Okay. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now let's see what happens when we bring the Hangout in.
Recording a video. It's still
And
And
there we go. Okay. See,
Yeah.
no, that was my fault. Okay, so I've been trying some different settings with the recordings and the gaming videos and stuff. Specifically, streaming in 720, 30 frames per second, recording in 1080, 60 frames per second. What I had neglected to do was make that adjustment for the simulcasts on Facebook and YouTube. So it was trying to stream
Shit, no.
1080p, 60 frames per second to Facebook and YouTube and record that and stream and yeah.
Oh, God.
So basically everything was just barfing all over itself and yeah, so we seem to be okay now.
Some people use two computers.
But dude, we have 45 viewers now, so it's okay.
Good. Holy shit. Hi everybody. That's
I
okay.
love all of you.
It's
Oh,
good.
and you too. Hey, and you're all
Now-
very beautiful people. Yeah, even you in the back. I see you, motherfucker.
Now-
You're beautiful too, even though you've got a beard on a beard.
Now, one of the advantages here is the default stage resolution on my end is 1080, which means even if we get a bunch of people in the Google Hangout, we should be able to fit all their pictures down at the bottom now. So,
Oh, thank Jesus. I can
Yeah.
actually be seen when fucking Roberto decides to show up and shove me in the corner.
that's right. Yeah.
And then you get this much of me. And and you can just see, last week I'm like, hi guys, can you see me?
Also, it means when we go back to playing games later, the only thing I have to change is the frame rate. Everything else is ready to go. So yeah.
awesome.
I ended up recording like an hour and a half of Conan at 720p a couple weeks ago by accident because I forgot to take it off SNI settings. So it's an ever-evolving thing that we're doing here. So
In other words, the name of the vlog, The World of Darren Isaac.
that's right. So the archived versions of these will be beautiful because they're actually going to be full 1080 now. So it should be pretty nice. And it just keeps saying dropped frames detected. Fuck off. I don't care. Stop alerting me. It's going to happen. Just deal with it.
Drop frames, man.
Drop
Get out.
frames. Yeah, I'll have like a whole... I don't know. How many have we dropped? We've dropped 1,000 frames. To where, though? If it's YouTube or Facebook, I don't care.
To play us out, what does that mean?
Twitch. All right, Twitch have lost a,
Do it
dropped a
live.
bunch.
Fuck it.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what... Okay.
We were all laughing, Sean, that apparently I've resolved my technical issues and passed them on to you.
Oh, yeah, no kidding.
I actually just did the Shaw speed test while running the Hangout,
Yeah.
and I'm getting 36 down and 16 up.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Considering
the-
that
You're on the
I'm in the
150,
basement,
right?
yeah.
You're
Yeah, on the 150.
Yeah.
In the basement.
That's through a
I've
floor
got
and through
internet.
several walls, but we do have the repeater rate sort of out here.
Yeah.
That's probably helping.
And no, Major Motoko, Jessica Jones would not be available on Amazon because it's a Netflix series. So
It's original Netflix material, bro.
exactly, yeah.
Ain't going nowhere.
The only thing you're gonna see on Amazon is the eventual Blu-ray and DVD releases.
Eventually,
You know what
in about
they
2
do?
years.
Yeah.
You know what they do have streaming on Amazon right now? The
Yes.
first and second seasons of Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stack.
You fucking bring
Okay.
that shit to Netflix already, please, so the rest of us can be watching that, motherfuckers.
No.
Why did you make that an exclusive deal with Amazon, of all places? Who the fuck watches Amazon streaming? It's all about
Yeah,
Netflix.
honestly.
Me.
Okay, I'm
all
going to be
about
100%
Netflix.
honest. Amazon streaming is ass.
And there's that, too.
I pay for it every fucking month,
Yeah,
but it's ass.
I'm not paying for that.
Well, you know,
I got the shipping out of it,
you know,
and the Twitch Pro Turbo, and
Yeah.
you know.
Unsolved Mysteries that they're screwing us over with. It's who? They
If
have-
if I didn't have Twitch Turbo, I probably wouldn't have it. It's like it gives me the extra bonus there. I'm like, fine. And as soon
Yeah.
as they give me like free audiobooks via Audible, it's like, all right.
I'd be right back. My pizza's gonna be done in like 2 minutes.
Pizzas.
My pizza.
But no, it's also Who. Don't forget that. Where they have the Doctor Who contract too.
Do they on Amazon?
That's stupid.
Those fuckers.
Thankfully, well, I shouldn't say thankfully, but I guess the comforting thing is it's only the new series.
Yeah.
It's still nowhere in the world that you can see the classic series. My God. Where are
Yeah.
they?
I think you can see it on BBC's streaming site, but that's only if you're in the UK.
Yeah, but if only
So,
if you,
Great.
unless you something illegal, which obviously we're not going to do. So.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, seriously.
yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, Major Motoko, that's because the Blu-rays haven't been released yet, and probably won't be for at least another year. Netflix tends to, with some exceptions, but with the Marvel stuff, they seem to be holding on to them for about 2 years before they actually put them out on Blu-ray. So
Yeah, that's pretty much it. They have like a 2-year exclusive deal.
Yeah.
It's not even that. It's just that they decided to wait 2 years,
yeah, no,
and they get to decide when
their
to
own
license
decision.
out the physical release. And physical releases of the shows actually don't sell well.
yeah,
And the reason why is because they're on Netflix.
yeah,
Why would a lot of people who have Netflix are lifetime subscribers. They're not going anywhere,
yeah,
But
so they don't think they need to own it. And I
Plus,
understand
no
that.
features.
But I'm going to own it because one day Netflix may not exist, and I understand that. And I'm not young
Mhm.
and like naive. That's what I'm
naive,
looking
yeah,
for. Yes.
gullible.
I used to be that way. I used to think, oh, it'll be there. But no.
Streaming will be around forever. It's like, well, I'm sure it will in one form or another, but not necessarily the same service that you're using today.
well, is there any physical releases of the Netflix Marvels?
We had Daredevil season 1.
Yeah, that's it.
Got to release.
That's it. It's Daredevil season 1.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all there is.
Season 2 will come out, I believe, sometime after season 3 airs. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have to pick that up then because I was totally unaware of that.
I mean, I understand why they don't sell well. It's kind of like,
Well, no, they probably don't sell well because they're not advertised. I mean, if cinephiles like us maybe don't know, who else is gonna know?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I mean, it is what it is. I want to get it, but I don't value TV shows as highly as I value movies. For whatever reason, I just like movies. I do have tons of TV shows. I just have to really love a show to own it
Yeah.
for me to buy mine, or it has to be cheap.
To be fair, the DC TV universe, that was amazing.
Oh, okay. Drum Mike 17 says Jessica Jones is on Blu-ray here in Australia. Bought it last week. Yes. The
Nice.
overseas seems to get them before we do. It's the same thing with Daredevil season 1. The UK got it about 6 months before it appeared over here. So
Yeah, we'll probably get that by
so
summer.
so we'll probably get Jessica Jones in about 6 months then.
Yeah, summerish.
So I guess it's about a year that they're holding off on them. Because I remember
We gotta wait for season 2 to air, I think, or be released. I think that's when we'll get it here.
I don't know, but pretty cool. Yes, Skeleton Boner says, so with the starry background and all, is the chat room like a spaceship? Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
We're in space right now. This is my space.
Get out my space, dog.
All right. Sorry to those of you watching this on Facebook, all 5 of you. Come join us on Twitch. It's where the real party is. I am killing the Facebook feed because I think it's part of what's impacting our performance here. Sorry, guys. Come over to Twitch. Come over to Twitch. You know where to find me. Twitch.tv/ZarenIsaac. There we go. Sorry.
Hey, what happened this week? I don't remember.
And hey, those of you watching on YouTube, I know it's usually always about the YouTube, but it's actually all about the Twitch with the live stream. So head on over to Twitch because you're getting a crappy, shitty version of the stream anyway. The Twitch one looks way nicer, and it's where the chat is. So I'll upload the local video of this after, but yeah, we'll
When he remembers.
see us on Twitch. It's all about Twitch. There we go. All right, so that should fix our issues.
Oh, yeah. It was announced this week that the Resident Evil movie franchise, the entire thing, all the movies together combined, have now earned more than $1 billion worldwide.
Awesome.
So they finally got it via what's the word? Attrition. Yeah, through attrition. They got $1 billion through attrition.
Through
Just keep
attrition.
making them and making them.
Just keep making them and letting the Europeans and the Chinese watch them and enjoy them, and us going, why? And there are fans. To be fair, I'm not shitting on it totally. There are fans who like it for various reasons. That's fine. Go for it.
Yep.
They're not great movies. But then again, that's coming from the guy who has like movies like Killer Rack in his collection. So what does that really mean, right? I mean, look, guys, I'm shitting on this movie, but I legit own a copy of Things on DVD, and this is one of the worst movies ever made.
I like the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like some of them.
Fine. My point is, you can like it. It doesn't mean it's not bad. They're not bad. They're not bad movies. They're terrible movies, except for the first one.
Thanks for that the Resident Evil movies are kind of like, in some ways, the Fast and Furious movies. Where they start out trying to be
Never seen them. Don't care if I ever
a certain kind of thing, and then eventually just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna accept the badness."
And then it became. And then the fifth movie rolled around, and they reinvented the entire franchise. So now it's a superhero series, and it's fucking awesome. It's great. 5, 6, and 7 are an awesome trilogy. You don't even have to watch the rest of them. Just watch 5, 6, and 7 and call it a day.
Shit, I see where I fucked up.
Why is that? Because of certain Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
But the second one has ejectocito, cuz.
Cool.
And the third one is the one set in Tokyo, right?
That's in China.
China Drift. I see where I fucked up.
So did you guys see?
You guys are assholes.
Did you guys see what? Live from the Avengers Infinity War set?
No.
Oh, you mean?
Oh yeah. I did.
Sneak peek? Yeah, I watched the sneak peek.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I posted that to the fan page.
That was fantastic.
That was awesome. And well, now we have confirmation, like we didn't think that was happening anyway, that yes, the Guardians of the Galaxy will be in it. So
there's gonna be so many goddamn characters in this movie.
I know.
Crowded.
It's gonna be crazy.
The critics are gonna shit all over it, and the fans won't care because fans are gonna watch it because that's what they want. Exactly. That's what we want.
But Disney pays off Rotten Tomatoes to give them this.
Shut the fuck up! Jesus!
Shut the front door.
Why do you care about Rotten Tomatoes? Who gives a shit about that site or any of the other aggregate sites? Just find a critic you like and fucking latch on to them because they're rare. Good critics are rare, so you find one and you latch on and you support that critic like a motherfucker.
I hate
Rotten
Tomatoes.
They just tell people what they think they want to hear.
Certified fresh. I don't care.
Every time I go to Rotten Tomatoes, I specifically look at the fucking reviews by the actual people. I go to the fucking page, I'm like, okay, click the link on the fucking reviews. Who said this?
And there was a hockey card. It must have fallen out.
The percentage thing doesn't tell you a goddamn thing.
No.
To be fair,
they do, it's 76% positive ratings. How about, why don't you give me the fucking average score of each one, then give me that fucking percentage?
The other thing is, you also can find a critic who is worthy of scorn, like say Armand White, who writes amazing pieces from the wrong sources. He's like the Grinch of movies. All right, you got to find read it and realize he's really intelligent. He knows what he's talking about, but he's also a huge goddamn troll. Those are also valuable.
Well, he
critics
takes a contrarian position to everything just to generate hits.
He's a goddamn troll.
Let me
never
just
had any
explain-
interest in anything he had to say about anything ever.
Let me just explain the problem with Rotten Tomatoes. You can have a bunch of people give a 3, maybe 3.5 star rating, and to Rotten Tomatoes, that'll be considered a positive score. And if everyone gives it a 3.5 star rating, it still can get like a 95% rating overall on Rotten Tomato, even though they all gave it a meh rating.
Yeah, you can't aggregate
It
scoring.
doesn't tell you a goddamn thing.
It's just a marketing tool. It's just a site to market shit to you.
Yep.
So are the social media sites, but those are fun because you actually talk to people.
Yeah, unless it's IMDb, We won't get to
That's
talk to
not a
people
social
for very
media
much
site
longer.
anymore. They got rid of their forums, thankfully.
What do you mean,
How fucking
thankfully? I
Fucking
went to those.
terrible.
So I
Do
went
it.
there all the time. And in amidst all the jetsam and
go to Reddit.
flotsam.
That's where all the terrible opinions are now.
Oh, fuck Reddit.
Oh, True Film Red's gonna get my ass now. We don't have bad opinions. Okay.
Anyway, I liked the message
Roof-
boards, and I
roof
think
film
they're
box.
fucktards for getting rid of them. So I know a lot of people
Link
use
check
them on
was
a regular basis.
masterpiece.
It's sad because most messages boards are dead now, except
Yeah.
for Reddit, which sucks.
Remember
Mhm.
message boards?
Dude, I remember Usenet. So yes, I remember
CompuServe.
No, I never used CompuServe, but
You guys, I don't think I've ever told anybody this. I don't remember if I did or not. But before I started YouTube, I was an admin on various message boards for like 10 years.
what the
I
hell?
was like there from the very dawn of message boards.
Oh shit, did I mix the Spider-Man one in there too?
I mean,
Fuck.
if you dig deep into the web,
Good idea.
like some of the archives of, like, say, Atari Age, or, and, you know, or like any of the other like old video game places or comic
Yeah.
book forums, and you find a skin slip, chances are that was me. Probably is me, in fact. That
Awesome.
annoying, lustrous shitbag that was me back then. That was the worst.
So, I know Brendan and I were talking about the whole Viacom thing. I just wanted to throw this out. They said specifically during a call about their new revamp strategy that MTV in particular will significantly reduce the volume of
Oh
scripted
god.
programming.
This.
Significantly reduce the volume of scripted programming, returning its focus to unscripted and music.
Uh-huh.
And Brandon correctly said, it's too late.
Too late.
YouTube already freaking owns anything you can think of
YouTube
when it
killed
comes to music
the
videos.
TV star.
YouTube is where kids go
Well,
with freaking music videos.
Let me tell you right
It just
now, the
is.
first song uploaded to YouTube should have been "YouTube Killed the TV Star,"
Yep.
because that's what happened.
Pizza.
The first time, I'm sure
Yay,
someone out there knows
pizza.
the first
I
music
just
video
said it
uploaded
like
to YouTube. Whoever notes the first, someone needs to find that out, because that needs to be historically remembered. That is the time. That is the moment when MTV truly died. The first YouTube or music video got uploaded to YouTube.
Killed the MTV. MTV killed itself though, because I mean, it's
Of course.
Thank you.
before YouTube came out.
They became irrelevant very quickly, didn't they?
They sure did.
Now, I suppose there is one way they could try and salvage that by partnering with YouTube in some way.
What?
Too late.
It's
What?
too late. There's no way. You're
Too
irrelevant,
late.
MTV.
It's
You're
too
irrelevant. There's no way you can save yourself. You're doomed. Give it up. Fuck off.
Your best bet is to 10 years ago introduce a
Go back in
music video
We gotta
streaming
go back in
service.
time. It's about your fucking shows. We gotta
No.
get your fucking shows off
10 years
here.
ago, they needed to launch
What,
a
they become
web
assholes or something?
platform for watching music videos. And they need to make themselves the ubiquitous place to find music videos. And they should have been the exclusive place to find lots of music videos. And that's how they could have been still around.
Still relevant.
But they missed the boat. The boat left 10 years ago. You lose. I'm
Yep.
sorry. You lose.
They were so close too, because I remember in the early 2000s, they actually had a website where you can go and like vote on which video you wanted to be in like the top 10 or whatever.
Mhm.
That was like early social media.
Yeah.
They were on the cusp of something big, and they just fucking dropped it.
They blew it. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
If they
well.
still had that going today, that would, I guarantee you, be at least as popular as YouTube.
We'll always have the MTV of the 80s.
And only 90s kids remembers that.
Exactly.
Poor 80s kids.
Only 90s kids remember the 80s.
One shy of 50. Somebody share the fucking link. Get one more guy in here. Come on.
What?
Fucking killing me. 49 viewers. Somebody share a goddamn link.
Really? Come on, spread the word. Spread the good
One
gospel
goddamn viewer.
of
Come on.
SNI.
Don't leave, you asshole. I see you. Jerk.
Only 90s kids remember TRL.
That's
But
right.
TRL.
Yes, I.
Real Life.
Skeleton Boner asks if any of us ever watched The Head. Yes, absolutely. The Head was awesome.
Nope.
I keep meaning to pick up the DVD of that. It was actually by Mike Judge. Around the same time he was doing Beavis and Butthead. It was his foray into comedy sci-fi.
I love you, Mike Judge.
Yes,
I
absolutely.
wish King of the Hill would be brought back. I really do. Love that.
What the hell? JL wishes Zaranizar could play Rampage on Twitch. I actually have played Rampage on Twitch.
Yes.
Arcade games are fun, but they're kind of boring to watch, to be honest. Well, I guess in
No
short...
one's watching for the games on Twitch.
In short doses. But,
We're watching for the personalities
or if
and the
it's-
game.
No, well, that's true. Or multiplayer or something. Yeah.
Hey, Mamma Mia's in the chat.
Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
And we lost 3 people. Fuck you all.
Wow. Actually, we lost 2 people. We never hit 50, so...
Right. You're right.
Yeah,
Lost 2.
yeah. I have no pickups this week because poor. I will have pickups next week because rich again.
I had 3. I'm also 4.
Have quite a bit.
Poor for a very long time.
As luck would have it, yeah, payday's in the middle of the week this week, so that's just the way it goes. Black Magic Games Z is Resident Evil 7 in the future. Unless someone wants to gift it to me, no. Because I am not dropping $80 on any new release. I don't care how good it is.
He'll
Especially...
do it eventually when it drops.
Oh, I know it will.
$20 and it's yours.
Yeah, if it's
you
like
know?
it was like $20 or on a Steam sale for $5, then fine.
Oh, it's not gonna. It's gonna be a while.
Thank you, Jamie.
On that low, because I'll tell you what,
I see that.
That
I see that
is-
retweet.
the most popular Resident Evil game since I don't know the first or
The
second.
first
I
one,
want
yeah.
to play it so bad because it's got
Yeah.
so much Texas Chainsaw. I hate Resident Evil games, but Texas
Yeah.
Chainsaw Massacre has got me like, oh, because that's the big inspiration for it. So
I
No.
watched. I've
No.
seen a lot of people playing it, and I tell you what, it's a really fucking good game.
Yeah.
It's really fucking good.
That's what I've heard.
It's like
yeah.
holy shit. They went from making shittier, and shittiest, and went to this, and holy shit, it's a good game.
Hey, watch what you're calling shitty, shittier, and shittiest.
we lost more people.
Okay, maybe 4.
I
was good.
will,
5 and 6 are piles of shit.
I will happily
Oh,
play
yeah.
that, but I don't have the means to get it, and I don't have the motivation to get it right now either. Because I mean, I'm so far behind in horror games. I mean, I'm still playing catch up. I mean, I'm
finished Outlast.
I still haven't finished Outlast. I'm in the middle of Soma. I've got 4 more Five Nights at Freddy's games, and I still have to tackle Night 6 on the first one, and yeah, and then there's a big list of just little indie horror games I've got as well. I mean, I've got so many horror games right now. Believe me, the playlist is full, and it's going to be full for a while. Then I'm
So
playing,
take that, haters.
and then I'm playing other stuff. I mean, I'm playing Conan on top of that. I'm going to be playing more Phoning Home. I mean, I got a pretty full
But your
game
Conan
ticket
has
right
a
now.
distinct lack of wang. So what's the point? Like I don't get to see the giant floppy dick and laugh at it. So what's
Uh-huh.
the point?
Well, if that's all you're there for, then
It has serious wang physics. Have you seen it?
I have. I played around with it, and
Wang doodle physics are real, man.
I got my fill of it very quickly. I got my fill of Wang.
But imagine you're being grappled by the dick and being flailed about by like a crocodile. I mean, come
I'm
on.
getting huge, like,
the Philippines.
flashbacks right now.
Fuck.
Wang.
There you go. See, you talked about Wang, and now we got 51 viewers. So good job. It's all about
Penis,
it's all about
Penis.
dick jokes, apparently.
vagina, penis.
Yep. Yeah.
Boobs.
Fucking right in the pussy.
Yeah, we're at 51. Thank you guys.
I just
Yay!
said that. All right.
Just said that.
Way to pay
I'm
attention.
sorry. I was reading.
Hey, we're at 51.
Whoa, guys, we're at 51. Did you see that?
Guys, did you
Oh my
hear?
God.
We're at 51 viewers. I didn't know if you knew this, but 51 people are watching us for some reason.
I don't know.
So talking about 90s
what's wrong
shows,
with
back to what we were talking about.
I'm the skinniest one here. What the fuck?
Uh-huh.
Worm disease said, does anyone remember?
I'm
Worm
listening.
disease, Worm disease says, does anyone remember Beakman's World?
Vaguely.
Yeah, Lesser Bill Nye. I remember him.
I still have
The
nightmares
lesser
of the
Bill
guy
Nye.
dressed up as the giant rat.
Beekman was cool. Beekman was cool, but he couldn't compete with Bill, man.
He was one. He had claymated intros. So
I watched this show too. Like I said, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
Well,
I watched
and
both
then-
Bill Nye and Beekman's World.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the
Beekman's
thing.
World was kind of like a cross between Bill Nye and like Pee Wee Herman.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah.
Pee-wee's
Yeah,
Playhouse.
actually, that's a
See,
good way
now
to describe it.
this is the way it actually is in reality. Beekman was a Bill Nye wannabe. Bill
fuck you.
Nye was a Mr. Wizard wannabe.
Yes.
And we all know Mr. Wizard is a dick.
He is. But he
Mr.
was the
Wizard
first.
was an asshole. I
but-
never knew that growing up.
He was, but he was the first science guy, like on TV, like the Saturday morning science
Oh.
lessons, science.
Me and my friend Brian in junior, I think it was junior high. We came up with he did most of the work, but with I think actually maybe this was just his idea. Fuck. Anyway, he did a Mr. Wizard gag strip where like his little partner Tim was helping him, and then Tim
His
catches
little
fire and
partner,
dies,
Tim.
and he's like, "We need another Timmy." Yeah, that was pretty funny. Mr. Wizard was the shit.
Cool.
If I remember right, I think Beekman's World was the lead-in or followed Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego.
Possibly.
Another
I think they were sort of the two Saturday morning
Where in the world is
staples.
Carmen Sandiego?
I don't know, am I the only one that remembers Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego as like a nighttime show? Like, because it fell on the prime time in a lot of cases because it was a game show.
Yeah.
Mine showed up right after
Around the same
school.
time as like supermarkets
That's right.
and Jeopardy and all that.
I don't remember it as a nighttime show. I remember it as like an afternoon show.
Yep, after school, that's when I had it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
It was
around
like
4
four-
in
It
the
must have been like
afternoon.
repeats
Yeah.
on Saturday morning or something.
I
I
mean,
distinctly remember
different-
watching it Saturday mornings.
Different channels
Really?
aired that. We got it on PBS.
But it
over
was
here.
a daily
in the
show. It
US.
was like Monday
out.
through Friday.
Oh yeah, it was a daily show because
Yeah.
it was a game show. For
Yeah.
me, it landed between like say Jeopardy, Supermarket Sweep, and all that stuff. It would have all those shows, and then there would be Where in the World's Carmen Sandiego. It was just the other list of game shows.
It was a syndicated show, so it would show up in different channels, like I said. So.
Different channels,
yeah.
different times. Yeah, that's the beauty of syndication is you're not bound by a network. It's just whatever station
Yeah.
wants to buy you
Exactly.
and show you, and they will show you whenever the fuck they damn well
And if
please.
you were like us who could afford cable back in the early to mid '90s,
Well,
and
see, I was lucky because my dad owned the local cable company, so I just got like the deluxe cable package. It's like, here you go, cool. And
This is
basically,
why I'll never vote for you, because you don't represent me.
that's right.
Hey,
I represent the
I
guy
growing
who
up-
only
represent
had
the
public
man.
television.
Oh, fuck you. I lived in a mobile home park. We had stolen cable. I had
There you
HBO
go.
and
I pay
Showtime.
$10 a month for this fucking thing.
And
$10 fucking a month.
we had special
I
box.
just
They had
love
to
that.
come
It's like you guys are beaming. You don't own space. NASA does.
Here's the thing.
there you
The
go.
box at one point just picked up all the channels and we never turned it off.
That's
We
like
never turned it off.
that's like that episode of Friends where they got
Yeah.
the porn channel for free.
And then never turned it off.
Inexplicably.
Another one. Porn again. I love that episode.
And then finally they just like, well, we'll turn it off, and we got to do this.
They're still there.
They
They're
turn it
still
on.
there.
We have free porn.
So good.
Oh my god.
Back when sitcoms were good.
I loved
Ish.
how because they were just watching so much porn, it was like it was distorting their perceptions of reality.
It's because it really does do that if you watch too much porn.
Because they're like,
Um,
so they like order pizza, and it's like, yeah. So the pizza girl brought the pizza, and then what? Well, nothing. Nothing. No.
Nothing?
I gave her the money for the pizza, and she left. What the hell?
see, for me-
Porn lied to us.
Oh no, really?
For me, growing up, it was the glorious moments when the scrambled porn channels came in awkwardly clear for some unknown reason.
I had that
They
before
weren't-
at the box.
They weren't perfect. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
like an actual channel, but the way they scrambled it, for some reason, it just kind of
Spice
came
channel.
together. And it came together where you can make out a person.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Or,
it's like it
my
was-
favorite part
Yeah,
is like
yeah,
wiggles
yeah,
and then
yeah.
suddenly Suddenly it's just a giant boob. You're like, oh yeah, oh, shit's gone, it's gone.
It's like they just
oh, vagina! Oh my god! It was like that. It was like a
It's like they
horrible
just put a little wave at the bottom. It's scrambled enough. Whatever.
I know, and they're
Now we
like,
have the internet.
they're like neon colored. They're all like different colors, like
Oh yeah, the
purple.
colors are all off. Way green. And...
Well, I think I told this before was the porn channel in my area. They were totally lazy. They just put it in negative color. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
my
lucky
God.
Yeah,
bastards
so
out there.
it would be
Canadian
negative
tendency.
color and a little bit wavy at the bottom, but you could see everything clear as day. So I recorded it, of course, and fed it into my camcorder, which had a negative mode, and then boom.
God, you Canadians had it easy, you fucks.
Yeah.
We had to smuggle lingerie catalogs, all right? But then American
whatever.
Online happened, and then
Lingerie catalogs. Are you
never worry
fucking
about
kidding
it.
me? The Sears and Roebuck catalog with the fucking 50 hook fucking bras on them.
You have to understand,
That's the
in the
ladies
early
do.
days
Hey.
of the internet, it wasn't like there was like a Pornhub. It was like you had to search for people's blog posts for porn.
Hold on.
Blog posts that were just, by the way, giant,
Growing up.
long pages.
Okay.
And then there was this glorious service called BearShare.
Hold on. No. Growing up, my parents had a subscription to National Geographic. Enough said.
Oh,
Yeah, school.
Yeah.
yeah.
I still remember in one of the schools that I went to when I was younger, they had in one of the offices a fucking shit ton of old National Geographic, 1950s National
It's
Geographic.
like worth something now.
And reading through those is really interesting because you get to see like there are pictures of the earliest computers ever, and they're just like fill a room. And I'm just like,
A whole
you
floor.
gotta be kidding
floor.
me.
They're a floor in some cases.
Well,
And they
I
require a team of engineers to keep operating. You gotta.
I do remember in one of the National Geographics, ironically looking at computers, was when they were lifting the world's first, was it 50 megabyte hard drive?
Oh
And
yeah,
it
it's
was-
out of the van.
and it was it was being forklifted off of an aircraft
Oh,
carrier.
yeah.
Oh, that's-
I remember seeing that.
It's just like the thing
Yeah.
was the size of a van.
Yeah. It was
I remember
the
seeing
size of
that.
it, yeah.
That was crazy. Craziness.
Oh,
Crazy.
to go back to something we were talking about 5 minutes ago. Bill Nye, he's bringing the show back to Netflix. The show's coming back.
Oh, no.
Bill.
And from
See, there you go.
what I've seen, the
Netflix.
way I've seen some of the trailers and some of the videos of it.
It's
It
a
looks like, it's a stage show.
yeah.
Oh,
It's like a
interesting.
live audience performance.
I can't
stage
wait.
like show.
I can't wait.
I know. So
I love
It looks
Bill.
so
I
good.
met Bill. I shook Bill's hand. I didn't wash my hand for 24 hours.
Wow,
all 'cause it
that's
was in the-
disgusting.
I got to shake the amazing Aunt Randy's hand and a whole bunch of other people. It was just like, oh my god. So many awesome skeptics and scientists have touched this hand in the last 24 hours.
you know what I would have done,
Keep
Brandon?
it sacred.
I would have taken that and I would have put glue all over my hand and peeled it off and framed it.
Well, there you go.
Because you know
That's a good idea.
I went to Amazing Meeting in I think 2010. Yeah, you guys remember when I did that, right?
Amazing Randy's awesome.
Amazing. There's a documentary about him on
Okay.
Netflix. I need to watch too.
Yeah.
He's an amazing skeptic who's a former magician and illusionist and
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He blows the
He
lid off
debunks
of
people.
scams and he debunks people, and he's also quite a good magician.
the Amazing Meeting is a yearly meeting of like skeptics and scientists and
Yeah.
various peoples, and it's really really cool. You should like sit there and just they're talking about these things you never even thought like in scales that you didn't think of, and it's just like there's so much science in my brain right now. I can't. And then Penn Jillette throws this fucking awesome party after hours. And him and the No God Band sing songs and shit about being atheists. It's fucking rad, dude. It's so much fun. There's donuts and bacon and yeah, had a lot of fun.
Crazy.
Donuts and bacon.
Donuts and bacon. I
table
like
Yeah.
that buffet.
Bacon.
I have a shirt. I got a shirt. He had shirts for it. So I bought a shirt while I was there. Like I had to have something to remember it.
I got
remember
a
it by.
shirt.
And you know what? I just realized they only had larges, so I can actually fit in that shirt now. I'm actually a
Yay!
large
There you go.
finally.
You
I had
grew,
never bought a large shirt
you grew into it
for the purpose of wearing it. I
horizontally.
won't wear it though. So I bought that and I bought like a Crypticon shirt. I don't buy those shirts to wear. I buy those shirts for as mementos. I
Souvenirs.
can wear them, but
Yeah.
I don't usually.
So pickups.
Yeah.
No
Sure.
shot to have any, but
Let me pee first.
I don't have any.
I've got
have
3.
I have 6.
Wow.
Holy shit, Eric.
But you never pick anything up.
I found money.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
Yay.
it sounds so sketchy.
There's
I know.
Was it a $20 bill?
I
on
found
the
money
sidewalk?
from the government.
Oh.
Not all
It's
my
even
government money.
sketchier.
Oh. Yeah, see, we haven't even got our T4s yet in Canada. So.
Oh yeah, I got my W-2 the end of January.
I see. I guess
I did my taxes yesterday.
our T4s for us are the same as W2s for you, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on pretty much W-2.
Different,
If you're
different code numbers.
if you work, you get a W-2.
Yeah.
Eric got money back.
I
doing stuff on
got
YouTube,
to
I get it.
pay $500 to the government.
Dude, like you doing
Yes.
stuff for getting paid through AdSense and Patreon. I get a W-2 from doing that. It's like, here, you made $20 this year. I'm like, woohoo! I made some of the most I've ever made. Oh my god. YouTube, that is.
Yeah, I think pretty much all of whatever refund I get is going towards healthcare, the health plans. So, because we pay for it in BC. Unless you're me and you don't, and you just wait for tax time to take care of it. It's like, no, this should be coming out of my taxes, so I will make sure it comes out of my taxes.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Of
found
course, it
money,
means I get no
just found
spending
$2.
money at tax time, but whatever. It's the principle.
Not for a moment when you
Tim
find
Hortons
$2 on your desk that you didn't know was there.
Actually, you know what? I was thinking
$2.
because we do have until the 30th of April to file our returns, and since at this point I won't be getting anything back anyway, there's no big incentive for me to rush. So I thought between then and now I could pay off my medical services plan back owing, and then I will get a refund. So there
Do
you
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there was an incentive for me, so I did it the day I got my W-2. I ripped it open and ran straight to tax act.
go. Yeah.
Do it now!
You know you are.
Oh, when
paid
you
off
know-
so you can enjoy the refund.
Yeah, when you know you're in the clear and you're getting money back, yeah, those years I file it like the same day I get my T4.
Yeah,
Just
I've
like-
already got mine back.
Yeah. Yeah, and it also when you
I
do
got
it
my
early,
state already. I haven't got my federal.
when you do it early, you get it pretty fast.
What's interesting is if you know you're getting a refund, you don't actually have to file with the April 30th deadline.
Oh, really?
And then if you don't, if you wait, you actually get some interest on it too, because basically the government is
Oh.
just keeping your money a little longer.
Gotcha.
It's
So-
not much, but
So they're only sticklers about that when you owe them money, is what you're
yeah,
saying.
or if it's a nil balance.
Yeah, gotcha. If
Nil
they owe you
balance.
money, they're not in any rush at all.
Well, it's like a chance, pretty much.
Is everybody ready to do pickups?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, I have one. Because I actually have something I forgot from a little while ago.
Whoa, Cass actually has a pickup. Let's have Cass go first.
Yeah.
What is it?
This was actually Christmas present from Mom.
Oh, okay. Like
Was
2 months.
I was
ago.
cleaning up my desk and I saw it sitting here, and I thought, hey, I have a pickup. The Back to the Future 30th Anniversary Edition. trilogy.
Nice.
Excellent.
Or Retour what?
Finally. Retour
Or,
de la future.
Retour vers le futur.
Return to the future. Close enough.
Return to the
Trilogy
future.
To 30e anniversaire.
You're the worst Canadian.
Anniversary.
And this is why you got laughed at when you went to Montreal.
Avec les frites.
Yeah.
Cash, I
Wait.
mock you, but my French is worse.
Un hamburger et frite. And then the guy
And
behind the
just
counter
laughed at
is
me,
like,
and
"It's okay, I speak English."
yeah.
Passengers out the door.
Stop destroying
Yeah,
our
I was
beautiful
just-
language.
I was gonna say, I already have the trilogy.
Yeah,
I have like the old one, so this is the 30th anniversary. I think it's got some more content.
it's got more extras. Yeah.
Scat.
Yeah, the other one was basically just the 3 movies on 3 discs. That was pretty much it.
Oh, well,
Yep,
there you go.
it's the same discs that you get in the other release too.
It's the
Previous
same,
release.
same transfers and everything. It's just more extras.
Apparently the
Yeah.
transfers are slightly better, but I don't believe them.
I don't know.
But
I don't.
it might be.
people were
Whatever.
bitching and moaning about the transfers. I really didn't see anything that objectionable, to be honest.
I didn't miss anything
People
really.
are like, it's DNR'd all to hell. It's like, no.
There was nothing offensive.
Predator
I mean,
is
like,
DNR'd all to hell. Star
Yeah,
Trek
yeah,
movies are DNR'd all to hell.
Star
This is
Trek
fine.
2 is like finally got a good release. But,
That's
like,
the one.
Jesus.
The one of the 10 that they've actually
No, I need to
done
buy
properly.
it still too.
And
It's,
I finally
Yeah.
I'll stick where I am.
Slight DNR, but I swear
Probably not even gonna buy all
that
of them.
non-cinephile would never be able to see it because you
No.
have to like look for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I'm gonna see
1, 2,
5.
3,
Fuck that movie.
4, 6.
Fuck 5.
Are you
Final
also
Frontier, Final Frontier more like?
Are you also an appreciator of the first film, Brandon?
Yes.
Yes.
I want 1, 2,
Good.
3, 4, 6.
Awesome.
I love Undiscovered Country. It was my first Star Trek.
Undiscovered
film,
Country's
like,
good. I've come to appreciate that one more as I've grown older.
The cousin who came to rescue me in Austin, he gave me a bootleg of the score. Like he dubbed the tape cassette
okay.
for me. And I loved the because I would hang out in his room and listen to the because he had scores. I hung out and bothered him, so he made me a copy so it's not bothering him.
That was a cool score. It was based on the.
Caused by Delt? Is that right?
Shit.
No.
Hold on a sec. No, it was based on Holst's The Planets.
Yes, it was. No, what's the blanking on the fucking poser.
I don't know. What are you trying to?
Randy Idleman?
Oh,
1 second.
Cliff Idleman, I think.
Cliff
wasn't it?
Idleman.
Yeah.
Cliff.
Yeah. You were
Oh,
close.
not Cliff. Jesus, Cliff.
Fliff. Good old Fliff.
Cliff Idleman. Yeah, Cliff Idleman.
Fliff.
That's right. Jesus.
Fliff.
Yeah, it's based on Holston Plants. I love that piece of music too. I
Probably
was a
the
big fan
only
of that.
one, but I actually thought Nemesis was a good film.
Nemesis.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
It was alright. It had its
I'm
moments.
probably on Generations too, even though I hate the ending.
Yeah, I have issues.
Yeah.
With, I have some issues with Generations.
I don't have
really-
a problem with the fact that Kirk
God
died.
damn
I have a
it.
problem
No.
with the way he died.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
He shouldn't
Bridge
die
on
like
the
a
captain.
goddamn imbecile. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Hurt.
He deserved a better death than that for sure. I also like, I especially like First Contact. I mean, I'm pretty much with the crowd on that one. That it's the best one.
First Contact is the definitive Next Generation film.
Insurrection is like 20 minutes too long, in my opinion. I like
Insurrection.
Insurrection, but I just think it's too long.
Fuck's sake!
Insurrection
What?
isn't bad.
I've been trying to get a word in edgewise for
It
10
has
minutes.
some good
mentioned
moments,
something. I
and
was gonna
I really liked it a lot.
There was a fucking
Fucking
joke about what we were
Rip
talking about 10 minutes ago.
And then Star
Fuck's
Trek
sake.
some more, and Star Trek because Star Trek.
So to get back to Cass horribly speaking French.
Oh, wasn't that like 10 minutes ago?
Yes!
Yes, I've been trying to get a word in edgewise, motherfucker. God damn.
I know the feel.
The week everybody hijacked everybody.
When you said that, Cass, it immediately made me think of somebody going into like a business in Montreal and trying to, like, instead of actually trying to speak French, like just putting on like a French accent.
Oh, God.
I'd like a burger.
Give
me one
large beverage.
I would like a hamburger and some French,
Some
French fries.
We can do
You know what I mean?
And a low-fat yogurt.
Yes.
Because I know I'm only fooling
your
myself,
cheeks.
but it's so good.
Actually, I had a music teacher in school once. He told us a story. He was traveling, I think, in France, and he was in this restaurant, and there was like this guy there was like the typical gaudy American tourist.
I
And
would
he
like lay ketchup.
Well, that's basically what he said. They're having breakfast, and he's like, "Hey, can I get another oof, please?"
Another oof.
What?
Oh, Journo.
Wow.
So just think that if they didn't actually speak any English, they'd just think blah 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 egg blah blah blah.
Spam, spam,
What?
Spam. Lard, fat, bacon, spam.
Well, actually, I remember part of what I remember from that Montreal trip was the billet I was staying with. Like, he'd be speaking in French with his younger brother, and then like he'd drop something and say "whoops," but he actually said it like "whoops," and it was weird to hear that coming from him and sounding English to me.
Everything else was French.
Whoops. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Whoops.
Fluent gibberish. I'm not fluent in gibberish, but Zach is. Zach knows ignorant gibberish really well.
Ignorant
Authentic
gibberish.
frontier gibberish.
Yo, that's just
Look, you gotta understand, I'm white trash SoCal, so we're still regular white.
I'm white trash Southern Illinois.
Yeah, see, like, and that's when you start getting close to the South. That's when all of a sudden drawl comes out and the gibberish and
Yeah.
you're like, what the fuck?
Actually,
What's
the
what's the imminent?
Now,
What's the imminent?
Jew, y'all
Actually-
too.
Yeah.
actually the
You-
far
yeah,
east coast of Canada, like Nova Scotia and around there, is and Newfoundland. That's where you get the really thick, sort of stereotypical Canadian accents that people always make fun of. And I worked with a bunch of people.
I know some people there.
I worked with a bunch of Newfies at.
I love that you call them that.
It's not a derogatory term; they call themselves that.
I
so.
It does sound derogatory, so good
does.
thing for clearing that up.
But no, it's
Get
all
away from
cool.
the door, nigga.
Jesus.
Wow.
Moving on.
Oh, come on. It was from the fucking
No.
thing. It was a reference.
I know. Moving on. I was a joke, for fuck's sakes. Jesus, now we have to have a fucking serious discussion about what
Racist.
just happened here.
You're
You racist bastard.
No.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah,
You always have to
I-
remember that. He's a racist nigga.
racist you are.
I worked in the
What is
racist
happening? Oh my
warehouse
god.
of racism.
Literally turned into a
and
Cards Against Humanity.
Everyone
play.
was racist.
S and I was ruined when blank did blank. When Cass
Canadian
went-
decided
Bigger,
Canadians
blacker
went-
dicks.
With Cass, it's always with Cass if it's not mentioning
Oh my
something about
god.
Asians.
It is always with Cass, isn't it? Isn't it? It really is.
I have
Who's
to
the one
mention,
that?
let's just be honest here.
I love that
The
one S and I where I was
enthusiasm
laughing
thing.
about something, and Justin's like, "Look, he's laughing so hard he looks like an Asian."
What?
Wow.
That sounds like something I would say.
Wow.
Oh my
So, as if that wasn't bad enough, Justin decides to explain it and says, "Well, his eyes were like this. That's what made me."
Let's make it worse and worse and worse.
Oh, it's beautiful.
You could have escaped at that
Oh my
point,
God.
but no. You had to get a bigger shovel and dig.
I hate my friends. I just hate my friends so much right now.
So that was a great one pickup we've had so far this evening. Let's see.
30 minutes later.
So, yes, Cass?
I was just gonna say another funny little Montreal thing I remember was my billet actually had a copy. Eric will probably appreciate this. This was in May of 1999 that I went, and my billet had a copy of the Japanese release, Final Fantasy VIII. This was actually before it had come out in North America. It didn't come out till that fall.
Oh, okay. So
So-
haven't even translated it.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Was I was trying to play it, so all the text is in Japanese, and he's explaining to me how to play in French. And so I'm like, I have no, and I had never played any of the Final Fantasy series before.
Oh, perfect. It's like-
That sounds like
I
a
have completely no idea what is going on at all.
I can just see you in the middle of like one of the random monster encounters. You get a list of things you can do. It's like, I don't know, the
Hold on,
second
hold on.
one.
I'm sitting. Okay, this is what I'm picturing. I'm picturing you sitting there with the controller. He's sitting next to you. It's in Japanese on the screen. He's explaining to you in French, and you're going, "You're not helping."
It's just like, click, dead.
It's just like,
Wow.
and it's like one of the explaining bits.
Yeah, that was
And I'm
also
just
just
like,
him getting
racist.
frustrated with you not pushing the right button, which was clearly, obviously, the right thing to do.
Full racist. S and I went full racist.
Well, the thing was, it was like at the beginning, and so like it started with this big block of Japanese text, and I'm like, well, I'm obviously not going to understand it, so I clicked I figured out the button to skip it, and it's like
Yeah.
block of text, block of text, block of text, block of text for like a minute. I'm like, okay, well, this was everything I needed to know, and I'm just clicking on that.
How to play.
I love the import games that have the big walls of text, and if you push the wrong button, it just at the very end it says game over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, well,
apparently I said no to something and I stopped the game.
I picked the wrong wall of text.
I actually have
InSaNiTy flag now.
Oh god.
Oh my god! Why do we have that?
Wow.
I have actually run into that playing a import game where it had that. It had all these walls of text with X and O for yes and no.
Yes.
And it was just going and going, just hitting X for what I thought was yes. Apparently I was hitting no.
Oh.
Because they just
right.
wall. At the
Actually,
very end, it just said game over.
Yeah, a lot of Japanese games, it's the other way around. Like American games, it's X for yes. In Japan, it's O. Yeah,
I know when I play my Super Robot Wars on the PS4, I have to press O to continue, like to go through menus.
You get the fight hitting X. You're like, no.
Yeah, exactly.
X is back.
I noticed it was like that when I played Final Fantasy VII, and it kind of threw me off. And then I noticed the Metal Gear Solid games are like that as well. O to select. I'm like, kept pressing X and it kept going back to the previous menu. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Go, play, go, get into the game. I'm pressing X. Why does it keep canceling everything?
Because
it's interesting actually with the different languages, because I know with Super Mario World, I think it is the Super NES one. A lot of the speedrunners actually use the Japanese version. Apparently, just the way the text is at the beginning, there's text boxes you can't skip, but the Japanese. Hey, what?
You can in the Japanese version. That's
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff you can do in the Japanese version. Also, some of the few things with the speedrunning for speedrunners is the big one is those dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
You can eat them as Yoshi in the Japanese version, and you can't in the U.S. release.
Interesting.
So they get the running jump, and they just eat the first few dolphins that show up, and then they just fly through the section, and you can get it through in like half the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's the same with the text boxes. You could just press, I think it's B, and you could skip like even the intro cutscene and all this stuff like that. You could skip all of it and get right to the game. But we can't in the U.S. release.
In which game?
Super Mario World.
Oh, okay. There you go. Cool. So, Eric, you said you had 6 things?
I do have 6 things.
Let's see what they are, shall we?
All right. Well, you have a choice.
Oh, wow. We never get a choice.
We have movies, games, or computer hardware.
Oh.
Computer hardware.
Computer hardware.
Computer hardware. Alrighty. I finally, for the longest time, I've always used membrane-based keyboards.
Mm-hmm.
I finally went mechanical.
Oh, nice.
And got a Red Dragon Varin K551.
Nice.
This is a red backlight. It's 10-key rollover. It's got no ghosting on the keys. It's a beautiful piece of nice, loud.
Clickety clackety.
These are not cherry switches. They are cherry blue equivalent switches.
I think I need to get one of them. They're mechanical keyboards. I'm kind of jealous of you guys and your clickety clackety.
They're super cheap now. You can get them
really.
This right here. This was $49.
Yeah, you can get like a
really
budget one for $49. But you can get even some of the upper brand, like actual brand name ones, have them as cheap as $60.
And the only reason I paid $49 is because they have one because it has a keypad.
Yeah.
If you get the one without the keypad.
Oh no! I need the keypad.
Yeah, it's like $35.
Yeah, no.
I got one of these super limited editions.
I love my number pad.
From Massdrop, actually.
Like
a 60 keyboard.
Yeah, so there it is.
Ah, beautiful.
So it's got no keypad, it's got no FRO.
So if I hit FN...
Oh, you don't even have F keys, really?
No.
Oh, wow.
FN, and then
this is a full...
Oh, weird.
Oh, yeah, so you can do that.
Yeah, dude, there you go. There you go, Eric. There. Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah.
It nice. Breathes. And it's got like 10 levels of brightness for the... But the breathing, it gets distracting when you're typing. So
breathing in the 10 levels, that's all pretty standard stuff. For
I think, though,
almost all of the backlit stuff.
The keyboard,
I was gonna say having the backlight for people like us who like to be in the dark a lot would be quite handy.
My old keyboard I'm keeping around because it's still in perfect condition. It still works just fine. Blue backlight. It's this one.
Zach assumes I was paying attention in typing class. I was just there for the easy credit.
You can tell how dusty it is. But this is the CM Storm Devastator. This is membrane based, but it's a CM Storm Devastator. This is about a $25 keyboard.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
But this is the one I've used for the last 3 or 4 years.
It's cool. I like it.
So, typing class is kind of obsolete, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean
everyone uses a computer now anyway, so
yeah.
One form or another.
All right, so that was computer hardware. What do you want to do next? Games or movies?
Movies, because games still have more to say. So games last. That's my logic.
Fair.
Well, 2 movies and a TV show. So
cool. Movies and TV show.
Okay, so I'll just do the TV show.
Okay.
I've mentioned several times just how big of a fan I am of this show. It's my favorite anime of all time, and I finally got it on Blu-ray. That is Fooly Cooly.
Fooly Cooly. As soon as you said it was your favorite, I knew it had to be that one.
Yeah. So I've already watched. Awesome. I've already watched it.
Like
all the way through. Fooly Cooly. It's 6 episodes, so it's 3 hours. It's not hard to do.
So it's like one sitting, yeah.
Yeah. So it's gorgeous on Blu-ray.
Nice.
So it's got a bunch of special features. It got director commentary, music videos from all the different songs, plus the actual music video from Ride on Shooting Star by the Pillows.
Cool.
It's even got the American voice actor some outtakes.
Oh, nice.
From the dub recordings.
That's pretty cool. You don't get stuff like that very often.
And one of the things I actually liked is the outro, the closing segment. You can get it without the credits. You can just watch it as like a video.
Oh, so that's like the clean.
Yeah, it's called textless closing song.
Nice.
That's what they call it.
I've actually seen that on a lot of anime sets where they'll have the opening and closing without text. So
I snagged this. It actually went on sale really quickly, and it was like $15.
Well, that's a really good price.
That is good. Yeah.
This thing usually goes for like $25, $30. Yeah, it has the.
The cool thing about that is they often have like animations specifically created for the intros and outros, so you get to just see that without any stuff blocking it, cluttering it.
Yeah, I do actually want to show the disc and the inside art. So there's the disc. Love that.
Ooh.
This and the inside art. I'll pull it out so you can see it easier. This has an alternate cover. It's a flippable. What do you call that?
Reversible.
It's got reversible. Thank you.
Reversible sleeve.
So there's the reversible side.
Oh, cool.
Right on.
I like that.
So you got what is it? Hamamimi Mamimi.
Hamamimi Muma.
Yeah, then it's got Haruko. Right there. The names in the show are just fucking. Naota, which is the main character, is the only one that's like semi-normal. When it comes to names. Alright, so let's stick that back in there. Alrighty. So yes, Fooly Cooly. I don't know if it's still on sale, but it might be. Go check it out. Probably 15 to 20 bucks. I mean, even if you get it for like 20 bucks, it's still worth it. So this is a really old Blu-ray release. I think it's a 2007 Blu-ray release. But I saw it at Half Price Books for like $4, and I was just watching YouTube clips about it. I'm just like, yeah, I'll pick it up. We got Ghost Rider.
Nice.
The first Ghost Rider.
The extended.
Love Nick Cage.
Yeah.
And I love this movie. It's so much fun to watch.
I think that movie gets unfairly shit on.
Yeah, it's dumb. I admit.
But it's
fun. Type of dumb.
It's fun. Yeah. And come on, that shot with new Ghost Rider bombing down the desert with old Ghost Rider side by side. Like, that's such a fucking awesome shot.
Which I need to correct you with the Phantom Rider.
The Phantom Rider, yes.
With Slade, which is the original Phantom Rider.
And that was Sam Neill too, wasn't it?
That was Sam Neill.
Yeah. It's motherfucking Sam Neill.
You got Nicolas Cage on a flaming motorcycle with Sam Neill on a flaming horse riding through the desert.
Wait a minute, I thought that was Sam Elliott.
Thanks for the follow.
Ghost
Was it Sam Elliott or Sam Neill?
Sam Elliott. That's who I meant. It came out.
You got me
wrong.
saying Sam Neill.
It came out wrong. I of course meant Sam Elliott, the man with the epic
I was
mustache.
muted, but I was saying Sam Elliott.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
Yes,
sorry.
I totally meant Sam Elliott.
Should have read the back of the box.
Jurassic Park guy. Yeah, Sam Elliott. He was great in Jurassic Park.
But
Sam Neill was great in The Big Lebowski.
And it's got Eva Mendes, who's hot. Who's always hot.
Absolutely.
I like to think
I have a story about that after.
I still have to see the sequel, actually. You guys keep talking about it. I need to.
Spirit of Vengeance is definitely better.
Neville Dine Taylor, man. Neville Dine.
I will pick both of them up and double
It's
build
fun.
them.
It's a lot more fun to watch, but
It's the crank directors, man. You gotta.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, no, you've mentioned that to me before.
And watching with the commentary, you're like, oh, they almost died. They started like, we almost died there, and there, and there. Like,
And I do- and I do have to say,
Crazy.
in Spirit of Vengeance, the animation for the flame on the skull is a lot more realistic.
Yeah, that's
That's what they had longer to render at that time.
Yeah,
yeah.
and it was a lot more believable. And in the first one, I actually mentioned when I was talking about this movie to Stout that you could kind of hear. He sounds like a propane torch. Or it sounds like a
propane. Yeah.
like a propane torch
Propane.
or a camping lantern, like a propane lantern. That's kind of what he sounds like when he's just. Yeah, you hear like the slight hiss
Yeah.
in some of the quiet
Yeah.
scenes where he's just sitting there.
Missed yourself.
But
All
so
right.
yeah.
Cool.
So last but not least, we got this with the slipcover for $9 again at Half Price Books.
Yay.
We got Jurassic World.
Nice. It's awesome.
So I've actually have not seen this yet. So
I still haven't seen it either. I still need to watch.
Wow.
I still need
So
to
I
watch
definitely-
the third movie, and then I will watch that one.
Jesus.
I know.
I like all the movies, all of them,
yeah,
to some degree.
Yeah.
like I said, I kind of have high expectations for this because like Brandon said, I've liked every single Jurassic
See,
Park movie.
I threw up in the theater the first time I saw Jurassic Park 3. Not because of the movie, because
now,
it was sick.
the second movie gets an automatic pass despite its flaws because it gives us way more Jeff Goldblum.
It also references a movie that inspired it. God forbid it
Yeah.
references a movie in a major way that inspired it.
But Lost
Yep.
World?
And-
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
It references The Lost. It's in the fucking title, for God's
Well,
sake.
yeah, that's what I mean.
yeah, because you have a T-Rex rampaging through a city.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
Yeah.
cool. Why are people? I don't get.
I don't know.
Like this is.
Oh, that
well,
part
love
of the
the
T-Rex is
scene-
stupid. You know
You
what?
know-
You don't have any fucking imagination.
See,
Shut the
here
fuck
it
up.
is. Here it is. What it is it's just like how people fixate on the dancing scene in Spider-Man 3, when
yeah.
it's like there's so many more. Holy fucking shit! Will you stop coming here already? God damn it! Sorry, I just have to block somebody again. Stay away. You're not welcome here. Take the fucking hint.
Alrighty.
Well then.
Yeah, fuck off,
There we go.
asshole.
What was I saying?
then.
Oh yeah. So the scene that people fixate on in Lost World is the Jeff Goldblum's daughter gymnasticking the raptor to death,
Which is fucking awesome.
which
you
I thought
fucking
was
asshole.
awesome. Yeah, I know.
Yes.
Like, I don't get.
And you have no spirit? Like, what? Have you not seen Jin Kata?
I
Fuck
don't
you.
know.
You know what my kind of thought was when I watched Jurassic Park 2 and 3? It kind of reminded me of playing those rail shooters in the arcade.
Sorry, I need to explain. People are confused. Sorry for those of you who are terribly confused. I've had this guy that was blocked literally months ago. Every week he shows up masquerading as another YouTuber or another person, sometimes even like copying our usernames, trying to get past the chat ban, get past the block. So he keeps creating new accounts to come back in. And it's just driving me crazy. So
That's
basically,
against Twitch TOS, I
it
might
is
add.
absolutely against Twitch TOS, like several lines of it actually. Yeah, so it's just gotten really frustrating because he just does not take the hint and he keeps coming back and keeps coming back. And it's not that he's a troll, he's just kind of not quite all there upstairs, and I get that, but holy fucking shit is driving me nuts.
Come up with your own username. It's not hard.
Yeah. So that's
The
basically where that came
Gobbledygooker
from.
7. I made
It's
one
just
for you.
literally
Correct.
every week for the past like 6 weeks, he's come back, sometimes several times in a night, under new account names, and it's just driving me fucking crazy. I've been reporting all of them to Twitch. Like, I don't know what else I can do, but it's just it's frustrating.
That's it. Report and
I
block.
didn't
Move
quite
on.
follow because
Yeah.
you're like talking about, it's like everybody reacts to that dance scene in Spider-Man 3. Stop coming here!
I know.
That dance club in the movie.
I just love, yeah, man, that whole dancing scene, you just go, holy fucking shit!
Yeah, that's what I am. Yes, correct.
Like, wait a minute, is he ranting about Spider-Man? I'm confused. So yeah, that's what that
how
was
people
about.
reacted to Spider-Man 3, pretty much.
I honestly thought you were gonna have an accurate description of how people were reacting after seeing that scene.
Well, I suppose that could be how people might have reacted to that scene as well. But
Oh god, that's
wow.
All right, so I still got 2 more pictures.
Oh my goodness.
So that was the movies and the TV shows. So Ghost Rider, Jurassic World, and Fully Pretty
good time.
Very cool.
All right, so the video games. So the first one here, coming straight from Japan, the American release from Xseed Games. We have Earth Defense Force 4.1: The Shadows of New Despair.
Ooh.
Yay. Better than 4.0.
Cool.
Actually, there is a 4.0 Shadows of New Despair on the PS3. This is the PS4 remastered version with added content.
Nice.
As in giant robot battles.
Excellent.
Where you can punch giant Godzilla-like creatures in the face, quite literally. It's a slow-moving robot that just swings its arms like this. You just punch it in the face.
Yep.
Thanks for
And
the
also-
follow, Yu-Gi-Oh! King 123. I hope
So,
you're actually a new person. Just saying.
So actually, what you're seeing here is the Japanese cover. Again, like my Fully Cooley, it is a reversible cover. So on the other side is the American version. It's not as interesting, but it's there. There it is right there. It's
Cool.
it's not as interesting, but yeah, added levels. It actually just runs better. It has the PS3 version suffered really massive slowdowns. It was really pushing the PS3 pretty hard with physics models and all that. This holds it at a steady 30 frames per second all the time, so it's much easier to play. So definitely recommend this one if you got a PS4.
Anomaly Vita. Thank you for the follow.
Get to that one.
I also hope you're a new person.
So last, but certainly not least.
Those seem like actual people. Hey, Crispy,
yes, they do.
now following. Thank you. Wow, why am I suddenly getting all these follows? Not that I'm complaining. That's awesome. Thank you, guys.
Because you're
Appreciate it.
shouting out people and they realize they.
Oh, that's true. Whenever I catch it, I'll definitely shout you out when you follow. I mean, absolutely.
That's
I don't see why.
Sometimes I
then
miss
people
it.
notice me. Oh shit! It's okay. There's nothing
No,
wrong with it, by the way.
we appreciate the follows definitely, and and pretty much all of us have Twitch channels too, like
We got
Skin
63 viewers now.
Slip, Stoudman, Garbage Gamer. We all do Twitch stuff, so follow
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, I got about 9 followers right now or some shit.
Ah,
But last but not least here, we have, let's see, it says on the back, become king of the monsters. Movie-like action and gameplay. Battle against legendary monsters in Godzilla for the PlayStation 4.
Godzilla.
I actually did not think
that's
I was
awesome.
going to be able to show this as a pickup this week because I ordered it off eBay 3 or 4 days ago. And it said it was guaranteed delivered on Monday. Well, it showed up 2 days ago. So I was just cool.
Tell us what you really think about this game.
This game is
hold
very
back now.
frustrating. Very frustrating, but it's very satisfying when you finally... It's one of those, it's like Dark Souls.
Oh, really?
It'll beat you down, but once you figure it out, it is so satisfying when you finally kick the fucker's ass. Tell you right now,
Unless you
Mothra
literally
is a
can't.
bitch. Oh yeah, there is one, there is balance issues in this, and there was one part where it put me in an unwinnable state. where I was playing as a character that couldn't beat the kaiju it was putting me against. Because it had me against the 1960. Well, I was playing as the 1964 Godzilla.
Okay.
And it was putting me against the full form of Mothra.
Mothra kicked your ass. Jeez.
Yeah, it did every time. I tried like 5 times and it would not. I couldn't even get near killing it. So I looked it up online and found out that you can't actually beat the full form of Mothra as the 1964 Godzilla in the King of God of Destruction mode.
Kind of makes sense. Probably a little underpowered.
It's simulationist. That's why it's looking at it from a simulation mind.
Yeah.
They're accurately statted out. So, when you have... He did this battle, or he's watching this battle, where there was the 2014 Godzilla, which is 250 meters tall.
Yeah.
And then you got Millennium Godzilla, which is like 200 and...
Oh, that's true. Huge
and then
size difference.
Then you got 1954 Godzilla, who's like 50 fucking meters. It's like a knee high from 2014.
Well, one that I thought was absolutely hilarious was the 2014 Godzilla versus the original Mecha Godzilla.
Oh god!
And it was like
you just go
like 70 meters
punt.
Oh yeah, so this thing comes walking out and it's epically roaring, and here goes Mecha Godzilla epically roaring, and then they shows like the side pulls out, and it shows Godzilla, and then it shows Mecha Godzilla.
Original animation,
stomp.
All those old monsters are sized
in like a minute. It just like ran around, just tail whipped it a few times and blasted it with its breath, and it was dead.
Yeah.
And so,
that's awesome. I need to get that.
I was obsessed with Godzilla when I was younger, so like I remember all the goddamn stats.
As looking at this as a game,
this was obsessed with Godzilla stuff.
Now I'm obsessed with movies. I just remember a lot of the shit.
I just want to put this on record so it doesn't get referenced later. Is this looking at it as just a video game? Is this a good video game? No, it's terrible. This game sucks. It's fucking sucks. But as a Godzilla fan, this is a love letter.
Yeah,
they get everything right.
Like I said, it's also a simulation.
The different versions of Godzilla, as they walk, the noise of their stomps are ripped straight from the movies.
Yep.
Nice.
They are actual audio recordings from the movies. Same with the roars. Same with everything. So if you play the 64
awesome.
Godzilla,
like I said, it's a simulation of Godzilla characters.
Yeah. When they say
nerds like me are gonna love that game.
Absolutely.
It's quite literally a tank.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to get that game. I'm gonna get a PS4 just so I can play that game in Gran Turismo Sport.
Yeah.
So this game, I kind of ran into a good deal on eBay. I struck a deal with somebody and got this for $17.
Nice.
Which is really fucking good, because if you want to get a new or a used copy of like Amazon, you're looking at $25-$30 for this, because it's one of those it didn't get well received, so it's out of print.
So wait, a question for you: is this the same one that came out on the PS3 a little while ago, just the PS4 version?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So yeah, the graphics are not amazing, but the PS4 does have a bit more detail and more the buildings are a lot more flashy when they explode.
There's no slowdown either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
it's
better
slowdown.
So yeah, just look on Amazon. It normally goes for $25-$30, which is fine.
Yeah,
that's perfectly reasonable.
That's about right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd buy that for $30.
It's definitely for a true Godzilla fan like all of us. This needs to be a part of your collection next to the movies.
For sure.
You know.
I'm gonna get that for sure.
Yeah.
So,
definitely.
Because I love the tutorial when you first boot up the game is in black and white.
Oh,
that's it's grainy black and white, and you play as like the 1980s Godzilla.
That's funny. Duncan Large says he would like to thank Zernizarek and the Geeky guys for getting him to watch the original Godzilla a couple of years ago. He found it amazing.
Awesome.
There you go.
You're talking about the original Japanese?
The original.
Man, because there's a moment in that during the burning of Tokyo, like after Godzilla's first come on the shore, done his shit and walked away.
Yeah.
And this is after you see the mother clutching the daughter, saying, "Don't worry, we're gonna be dead soon." So you're already fucking gutted, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this beautiful or this horrendous montage of destruction of Tokyo. Some of it's like footage from the war, from post Hiroshima. Some of it's like actual model footage, and this wonderful chorus is playing, and I'm getting goosebumps explaining it to you. it's a beautiful fucking moment. It's something that's completely gone from the American release.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Completely removed. They took all the darkness and removed it.
That was the thing that really struck me about.
It's a good movie by itself.
Seeing the original was just how much more serious and dark it is, and emotionally powerful as well. I was really quite stunned the first time I saw that version.
This game actually does have a few firsts in like the video game franchise of Godzilla. This is the first game where you get to play, and actually is a unlockable playable character, burning Godzilla.
Oh, really?
As the reactor overloaded version of Godzilla, where he's like about ready to pop.
Oh, from the end of the.
Okay, Large, get the Criterion release.
Was that?
Trust me.
I can't
Import
remember
it.
if that was the end of the Heisei era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get to play. Like I said, it's got everybody. It's got all the different eras of Godzilla. It's got Space Godzilla. It's got all the different versions of Mecha Godzilla.
Godzilla's a bitch in that game, though.
Yeah, I've already kicked his ass once as Final Wars Gigan, which by the way is OP as fuck.
Final Wars Gigan's a piece of shit character design. We all know.
You know what the ball kicker is in this though, is you only play as Final Wars Gigan, yet the profile picture is the original Hotan Gigan.
Really?
You got the picture. Why is the model from the Final Wars version?
My problem with Final Wars is like, cool, you decided let's replace the hooks with chainsaws. I'm cool with that. Why are there 2 chainsaws? Why are we overdoing everything? On his chest.
It's like these double-sided chainsaws, and it's like, what the fuck?
And why? It's
probably because they made his moveset. One of the moves you can do is you could put the chainsaws on the ground, and that's like his move fast. As he like travels along the ground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and one of the jump moves, like the attack, jump, quick attacks in the 64 Godzilla is his like jump where he does this. He like does that weird like fucking, I don't know what it is. Yeah, that move. You can actually do that in game. But it's weird. Let's see, Great Red Shark actually asked me what are my thoughts on the new game Neo. It's Asian Dark Souls.
Isn't it a spiritual successor to something?
No, it's just Dark. It's literally when I'm saying that,
Nier. Nier. Okay.
No, he's talking about Neo, Nioh.
Oh yeah, no, I thought that was like a spiritual successor to Shenmue or something, wasn't it?
No.
Shenmue.
It's literally just a Dark Souls game that's set in feudal Japan. Then I'm saying this because it's.
Well, I don't know. I've just heard other people talking about it, so I don't. I know.
Yeah.
So.
Mirage.
Onimusha.
Mirage Leonardo mentions Onimusha.
Successor of Onimusha, apparently.
I would love to see Onimusha get an HD upgrade.
Yeah, see, that's the funny thing. Neo is a Team Ninja game.
Gotcha.
But they actually use
the same
Dark Souls. Game engine and platform as Dark Souls, so it has the same menu system.
That works.
It's got the same menu system, the same live system, the same battle system as Dark Souls. Literally the same one, and it's just themed as feudal Japan.
Neo director says Team Ninja were inspired by Shogun, Onimusha, and Dark Souls.
Okay.
They were inspired by probably the story, but if you look at the gameplay itself, it's fucking Dark Souls, guys. It's Dark Souls
to the letter. Like I said, menu system, live system, dodging, all that.
Cool. Right. So more pickups.
Was that everything?
That was it. That was
okay. Hey, Rob Jensen. Following. I thought you were following all along, but hey, thanks for following.
Zach's the only one in the East Coast time zone, so we should probably let him go next.
All right, Zach. Okay. Attack with pickups.
Oh, sorry, kitty. Come on up. Come on.
Or just stare at us all creepily. That's fine.
So I went and watched Lego Batman, the movie.
As opposed to
3D, so I could get the free Lego set
nice
that they gave out at the theater.
That's pretty awesome.
So yeah, it's Batman in the Phantom Zone. So I was building it during SNI, so They're Batman.
Nice.
And there's this thingamajig.
I don't even know what the hell that is, but it's cool.
Neither do I, because I don't even remember this in the movie. So
awesome.
You know what that
It's
looks
probably
like?
it's like in the background somewhere. Like, oh,
This is
it's
gonna be a
right there.
very, this is gonna be a very odd and obscure reference, but that literally looks like the bomb from Halo 2.
Yeah, it
that
does
he-
a little
that
bit.
he- That he pushes off the Covenant ship.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I played that.
Spoilers.
That was the first one with the co-op.
It's the intro cutscene. Fuck off.
Yeah, and, like that was the
Spoilers.
so I enjoyed it.
Now I know there's an intro cutscene. Jeez.
I just want to say I really like Will Arnett, and I can't wait to see that movie.
Cool.
if you're a fan of any geek property ever, you're gonna love that movie.
Is Will Arnett going to be playing Master Chief in the Halo movie? Is that what you're talking about?
Brandon, what are you doing to your cat?
Wait a minute, Will Arnett is Batman? The guy who was the ultimate Vern in the Ninja Turtles movies?
Sherlock has the
cool.
More importantly, the guy who voiced BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, BoJack fucking Horseman
BoJack
Batman.
is Batman.
He was
I don't even
BoJack
know you with
Batman,
that.
bro.
BoJack.
Lego Batman in the Lego movie too, Sean.
Bat Horseman.
Okay,
BoJack
I think I
Horseman's
knew
like one
that.
of my
I think
favorite
I
shows
think
of
I
all
did know that.
Then I went to the record store and got some records.
Well, and my understanding was it was because some people were awesome.
Whoa.
People
Oh,
were
same
so
guy?
impressed by his performance in the Lego movie. That's why they decided to do a Lego Batman movie.
There you go.
Oh, wrong
I
way.
had no idea.
Just another brick
wall.
in the
Okay,
wall.
Whoa.
Yep.
The wall.
There's
Oh,
no
what is that? I don't
printing.
know what that is.
That's pretty cool.
Donald Trump land.
I'm the Trump wall. The wall. The wall.
It's our future, sadly.
The Trump album, yeah.
And
It's our
then
future.
also
Such
the
a great
record
album.
store.
Great movie, too.
How
I
can you
got
have any
some-
pudding?
that I never heard of. This one's from USQ, as in Kevin Smith,
Uh-huh.
not directed but produced.
Yes. Guessing.
Uh-huh.
Drawing Flies.
Yeah.
Ah, never heard of
Never heard of it, so I was like, $5.
It's not
Okay.
good.
it. Okay.
Oh, well.
That's probably
No,
why
no,
you
no,
never
not-
heard of
The
it.
USQ movies are not good unless they're Kevin Smith ones.
Alrighty
Then
then.
this one, it just looked interesting because it had Laura Palmer herself in it. Backbeat.
Yay!
Never heard of that.
Sherilyn Fenn.
Neither have I.
Let me know if it's
Or
any
no,
good.
Cheryl Lee.
It's
Cheryl
about
Lee.
like that lost beetle or whatever. from
Oh
the
well, that's
Beatles.
cool. That's a cool concept. Let me know how it is.
And
JL's just asking me a very important question here. It says, Zarin Isaac, you did a live stream of the first Batman movie, but didn't do the other ones. Will you ever do a live stream of the other ones? No. Carry on.
And then if I would have looked on the back and realized that this was an older release, the cropped release, I wouldn't have bought it, but I can rebuy it if I like them. Equilibrium and Renaissance.
Oh, that's funny because
I love Equilibrium.
are you sure they're cropped? Because I have a double feature of those two as well, and they're.
Is that the Alliance release? Look at the Alliance. Does it say Alliance in the back?
I don't know where it is. It's over there somewhere. I'm not gonna
Okay,
dig
this
it out.
one's
I'm asking
from
him.
Echo Bridge. This
Okay.
is the first release.
Okay.
They made a second release that was properly restored.
Okay.
And I'm guessing.
Mine
yours
is
the Alliance.
Mine is definitely not an Echo Bridge one.
I was just gonna
And-
say,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Echo Bridge started doing good Blu-ray releases finally. It's just
Good.
you know.
I was actually just gonna say that.
Yeah. That was annoying.
Of course,
that they did
Echo
that.
Bridge has the shitty release, and someone else has the better one.
Alliance
Yeah.
3 will win
Yeah.
over in
Yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Literally anybody
on
else
with,
has
like-
a better release than fucking Echo Bridge.
Sorry, Zach. Speak
And then
up.
continuing on with my fucking 3-hour movie-a-thon, King Kong Ultimate Edition.
Yay!
Cancel my
I
pre-order
can
of
finally
that.
finish this fucking movie.
Nice.
And they failed with this lenticular slipcover. Why
Really?
wasn't it King Kong smashing a plane instead
Oh.
of just this fucking boring scene?
Just
does
standing
nothing.
there like an idiot.
Wow, I guess I don't care so much that I canceled that pre-order then.
All right then.
And the two big ones that I got this week. Now, I like to collect various home video formats just because I just like to do that. So, This was one-
most of
this
us
was
do.
yeah, most of you knew. But, like I say, this is mainly for display purposes only. I don't plan to start collecting this particular format, but I got a Laserdisc.
Yay!
But not just any Laserdisc.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
The Criterion.
Gosh.
And funny enough, I was telling Zach when he revealed that he bought that. That was also my first ever Laserdisc. That exact edition of Blade Runner. And then it was, I think it was, I sold it, or it was among the, I think it was among the things that were stolen, actually. And then a very generous viewer sent me that edition of Blade Runner on Laserdisc again, so I still have it. Thank you, generous viewer.
My first Laserdisc was Firewalker with Chuck Norris.
Okay.
And then the last one up was my big tax return splurge item. There's a story behind it too. Basically, wanting to watch this movie for one thing, and then when I realized that this edition was coming out, I figured I'm not going to watch it until that is out. So I was on eBay. Somebody had it for like the top bid that at that point was like $250.
Wow.
So I bid on it. I made a maximum bid, and I got sniped right at the end of it.
Oh.
So I found another one that said $80 or best offer. So I gave them my best offer of about $45, and they're like, sure, plus free expedited shipping.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so,
oh my god.
So,
I know what this is, so that just, wow.
So I got the Italian Blu-ray of Zombie, aka George Romero's Dawn of the Dead.
Fucking A.
Now, this has 6 discs of stuff. One disc is the 4K version of the Argento cut, and then this too is the 1080p version of that cut, and then you have the Argento cut in full frame, and then the theatrical version, extended version, and an entire discs of nothing but extras.
Oh,
Are the
And
extras
a book
English friendly?
What's that?
Are the extras English friendly?
I don't know.
Oh, well, that's kind of important information you should have found out, perhaps.
Well, I'm planning to do a video on this at some
give
point.
him a chance. He just got it, for fuck's sake.
I just got it today.
That's the only reason I haven't gotten it, because I had no idea that the special features are English friendly.
Okay.
I'll
They have
check it
subtitles or
sometime.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah,
it has
I'm-
subtitles or is English
I'm
with other
planning to
stuff.
do a pretty in-depth review of this. In fact, I'm probably even going to translate a lot of what's in the booklet.
Nice.
Like a whole bunch of those German Blu-rays, right? They have English special features with German subtitles forced on.
Yeah,
I can deal with that. You know?
Well, and the thing is, I mean, if it's stuff like archival cast interviews, those are going to be in English. You know,
Right.
I mean, it stands to reason. But so basically, long and short is that's the edition we've been hoping and praying we'd get over here. But
And
so
I took a look at the 4K and the 1080p disc for the Argento cut, and there's a slight improvement on the 4K disc, because on the 1080p disc there's like a slight flicker in like this dark scene that I was watching, but on the 4K that was repaired. So it was kind of weird to me, because I thought they were both struck from the same scan.
that is weird.
So-
Yeah.
It's because you're taking an image going from this down to this. You introduce artifacts when you change the size of something. So
Well.
they have to start with a 4K and bring it down. No matter what you do, there's going to be something. In this case, there's a little bit of flicker. Now, normally you'd go through and correct that, but maybe someone missed it. You know,
Yeah.
it's easy to miss something like that.
Unless the two are not made from the same master.
Yeah,
It's possible they
that's
might
true.
be different masters. Now, are the other cuts also in 1080p?
Yes.
Fucking A. Which ones have you
Now,
watched?
let
Or
me-
have you watched all of them?
I haven't seen this movie at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just looked at like picture quality.
I've seen the remake 100 times probably, but
Remake's
I've
great.
been wanting. I've been waiting years to watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So, which cut do I watch first?
I knew this question was coming. Honestly, I would probably say go with the theatrical first, because
Okay.
it's the most
It's
I think
the
it's
director's cut. That's
well,
why.
it's Romero's preferred cut, and also the big reason I would normally say extended, because the extended does have some good additions, but the problem with the extended cut is it's basically a work print, so a lot of the music is temp tracks, so you don't get the full Goblin score for it.
I like the Argento cut
So
personally.
the Argento cut cuts out some of the more sort of character-based moments and focuses more on the blood and guts.
Yeah, and
But,
has more goblin.
And more Goblin, but yeah, the theatrical cut I think is the one that flows the best and is the most complete in terms of the experience that you want to have.
Romero
with it.
said the theatrical cut is his director's cut. So.
Yeah, it's great. So I would say go with that, and then check out the extended cut just to see the extra bits, because it's still good, it's still fun. But
And then watch
And
Argento cut for the 4K.
There you go.
If you know people roundabouts that might have it, there's a thing called the Mall Hours cut, which is all of the footage from all the cuts in the order they're supposed to be in, so you get the full experience with the Goblin score instead of the 10 track.
Wow, that would be awesome.
So it's called the Mall Hours.
That must
cut,
be like 3 hours long.
Yeah, it's long. It's got all the gore. It's got all the character moments.
The thing I always liked about it, I used to have Dawn of the Dead on VHS back in the day. That was how I first saw it, and the thing that always got me about it was it's pretty long, like in terms of running time as far as horror movies go, but you don't care because it's just the characters are so compelling and and everything is just so engrossing in it. It just pulls you in, and you're just there surviving with these characters and experiencing things along with them, and it was great. I love that movie. It's about time I rewatched it. Actually, I haven't watched it in a long time.
And it's funny that this arrived the same week as Blade Runner because I still kind of remember the story that you told on your review for the Ultimate Edition about some guy basically, like, no question, just picked up the Argento Select cut.
Oh, yeah.
For $200.
I
this
remember
was
that.
$45 for me.
Yeah, I remember that. He was talking to his friend. He was like totally waffling about it. He's like, "Oh, it's so expensive." It's like, okay. He just like cracked it and went like, "Oh, if only I had that kind of money to spend." But I had mad respect for him for pulling the trigger on that. That was a big honking box set too. Like it was a nice set. So all right. So I'm guessing that was your final pickup there, the big grand finale. Awesome. That's so jealous. Brandon, did you say you had anything?
I have 3 things.
3 things. So let's do you, because we know Stoud's going to have 8 billion things.
What about Raz?
Well, hello.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Raz, sorry.
You got some stuff, Raz?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I got, for Blu-ray, I finally picked up For the Love of Spock. So,
Nice.
I'd like to get that one, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the, no pun intended, but it's the best love letter of any documentary you're ever going to see.
Yeah.
Except maybe the Stanley documentary. That was great, too.
Yeah.
And then I went comic crazy this week. And I finally picked up Green Lantern versus Green Arrow. Or Green Lantern and Green Arrow, sorry. From the 60s. And then I finally picked up Mike Grell's Green Arrow run.
Finally!
So you got the Hard Traveling Heroes
Nice.
and Bow Hunters.
That's awesome. That's a great, great. Well, those are all great.
Yeah, they are.
The Hard Traveling Heroes is the first time we sort of saw the urban Green Arrow, really. And then Mike Grell just took that and ran with it. Such a great series. So I think volume 8 of the Mike Grell run is coming out very shortly. There's only a couple more volumes to go, and then his entire run will be available in trade paperback.
Probably 10 volumes, I would imagine.
It'd be like 9. I worked it out. It'd be like 9 or 10. Yeah. He did 80 issues total.
Yeah, but for those that don't know, if you're a fan of the show, the DC TV show, it's largely based on Grell's run. So
a good chunk of it is, yeah. Like a lot, if not exactly, it's at least spiritually. It borrows a lot from that sort of dark, urban, gritty quality. Very down to earth. I mean, you notice in Arrow, he doesn't really use trick arrows. He's just a bow and arrow, which is
he starts out by murking people too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and that's definitely Mike Grell's Green Arrow. Like he doesn't take any shit. He will kill bad guys and does on occasion, if he has to. And it's great stuff. Enjoy.
Yeah, no, I've been waiting for years to read it, and I never found it. I was waiting for more trade paperback, basically, is what I was doing.
Yeah.
So I could get as close to the entire run as possible. And then I picked up a bunch of Ginger Wally West stuff.
Okay.
For the Flash.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mostly read Barry Allen stuff, but a lot of people say Wally West, the Ginger, meaning the white Wally West is another way to put it, because he's African American now. But a lot of people say that version of Wally West is their favorite Flash of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
very
definitely a popular one, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I really need to get on reading this stuff. So yeah, pick that up as well.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Been going really hardcore back into comics lately. I don't know.
Right on.
I just, not that I don't collect Blu-rays anymore, because that'll never happen. But I'm like, I need to read more stuff.
Well, you get more bang for your buck with comics, man.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, $20 gives you, you know, a collection of like 10 issues of something. I mean, that's a lot of, you know, a lot of time that you've just got some value in there. That did not come out properly. Yeah. You've definitely got some valuable time. Running time.
A lot of entertainment.
Entertainment value there. A lot
There you go.
that will last longer than, say, a 90-minute movie for the same price, you know. Kind of what I meant. Hey, thanks, DJ Shocker08. Appreciate the follow. Oh, man.
Yeah, but that's it for me this week. But I knew Sean would be very happy about the Mike Rail.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. I've been meaning to do Comic Book Wednesdays about those and just sort of talk about each volume. I might finally get started on that soon. Someday,
Yes.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's great stuff. It's great stuff. How many did you get all the up volumes to date,
Yeah,
or did you just get the
I
first
got all
couple?
of them.
Okay.
I got all of the trade paperback
Okay.
ones available.
Awesome.
Wow. Jeez.
I've got nearly every issue except for, like you said, there's one more. I think.
Couple more. There's gonna be I think 2 or 3 more volumes, and then that should finish it. They're up to issue 60-ish, or no, the last one I got goes up to issue 50 something, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's
56,
there's
58.
little under 30 issues left to reprint, so there'll
Okay.
probably be 3 more volumes.
I didn't realize it was that much. I thought it was like 10.
Yeah.
Might on 54 actually.
Yeah, they did. Well, like I said, he did 80 issues. Then, of course, he did the Longbow Hunters, which the regular series is a direct sequel to.
Right. And
Yeah.
Longbow Hunters, I should have mentioned that.
Yeah.
But, I thought that was given when I said I picked up that run.
Yeah, no, because you definitely want to read Longbow Hunters first, because the regular series makes references back to it quite a lot. It's a very pivotal event.
Longbow Hunters was, I mean, it's hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
It reminded me a lot of, the first time I read Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, definitely. Well, it's from that era. It came out the following year, I think. Because Dark Knight Returns was 85, 86, and then Longbow Hunters I think was 87, and then I remember there was a lot of controversy about it at the time. Well, I think just comics in general, but that was sort of one of the ones they focused on for the violence and such. Like when Black Canary gets kidnapped and all cut up by that sicko, and there's some pretty graphic scenes of that in the comic. But it wasn't without purpose. I mean, they sort of tried the parents groups tried to say that it was all gratuitous and pointless and stuff. But no, there was a very legitimate reason for that to happen. They needed something traumatic to happen to her so she would lose her powers. They needed her to be powerless, in terms of the superpowers. So they needed to have some ridiculously horrible thing happen to her for that to happen. So there was logic to it. But yeah, really great stuff. And if you like that, you'll love the regular series that follows, because it's more of the same, man. And even though Mike Grell doesn't do the artwork in all of them, the artists that they paired him with are very good at his kind of type of artwork. It's very Mike Grell-esque. Yeah, it's just great stuff.
I mean, it's very reminiscent, I think, of Miller's run in DC. Too.
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, in terms of, I guess, the maturity of the story, certainly.
Yeah, the way
Like it's like Miller's Run on Daredevil, I would feel like.
Yeah, that's a good parallel, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
Going with Miller, I'm just saying, like, even like Miller's Run on Daredevil, he rejuvenated the character by bringing it back to his roots. And
that's a run I really need to read. Need to get those.
It's a classic.
Yeah, they've got it out there in like 3 or 4 volumes.
Before Miller lost his touch, you know.
Collecting the whole thing together. Okay, so
me now. Finally.
Skinslip, yes, there we go. Holy crap, we're just gonna finish pickups and then call it quits for the night because this is taking forever.
I start with the height of cinema, and I start with the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Nice.
Which was on sale for $12.50 on Amazon. It's still on sale. I think that's its permanent price, perhaps.
That's awesome. I should get that.
Sale for like a month or something.
So that's in my pickups on Friday. This was not. This just came today. Sideways. Upgraded my DVD, which I went to my hard drive when Justin and Zach and I were going to watch this like last week, and the disc wouldn't read.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I guess it's time to upgrade it. So $6.
Disc rot.
I've watched it a few times, man. I've owned it for a while. Anyway, since it probably came out, actually. Next, I had the lowest of cinema, Love Camp 7, which notable because it's the first Nazi exploitation film, actually.
Oh, really? This
invented the genre.
Interesting. So historically
it's a twist in the women in prison film, but with this, and it became its own subgenre.
Yeah. See, I haven't seen very many of those. I've just seen the original Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS.
I've seen a few here and there. I have a few, but it's not like a huge genre. I get the notable ones, you know.
And might I add, Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS is actually really good. That's one I definitely recommend seeing. If you only see
I think Synapse has the rights to that. They could just finally release that. That'd be great. Thanks.
That'd be nice. Yeah. Maybe they're working on restoring it.
I don't know, but they're finally releasing like the Violent Shit series, which is a 5-film shot on video series. They've had the rights for like 3 or 4 years, and I've been waiting. So
nice. And they're giving us
a bootleg forever. It used to only be available via bootleg.
So explain Nazi exploitation for Cyber 6.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Nazi exploitation are films that use Nazi imagery in this context of exploitation. So in this case, it's Nazi jailers jailing women and doing experiments, which is sex.
Yeah.
Huh? Dead Snow is not Nazi exploitation.
No.
Nazi exploitation is a women in prison subgenre, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Mm-hmm.
like a movie like Black Gestapo is not a Nazi exploitation film, even though it sounds like it might be. I'm just saying, like it's not at all. But it's just just because it has Nazi imagery doesn't mean it's Nazi exploitation. Nazi exploitation is usually specifically a women in prison subgenre.
It's interesting. Since I killed the simulcast, I noticed all the dropped frames stopped dropping.
Oh yeah,
imagine that. Wow.
Oh well.
Sorry.
Facebook is notorious for being bad with that shit.
Yeah. Well.
There's a film in the Criterion Collection that was also been really influential to Nazi exploitation films, and I can't remember what it's called.
Hang on, I think I know the name of it somewhere.
Fuck. The cover is just like a topless lady, but her breasts are covered by suspenders, and for the life of me, I'm blanking on the title.
Yeah, I know the one. I can't remember the.
Was that the Apple Dumpling Gang?
Oh my god!
Just start the chat and see if anyone comes up with it before Zach does.
The Night Porter.
Night Porter, thank you.
Yep.
Night Porter. Yeah, another film that's influential to the genre, apparently.
I knew the lady that was in it, so I was like, I'll search her.
I literally just looked up Criterion Nazi exploitation.
It's not an exploitation film either, but like I guess a lot of the imagery helped inspire the genre.
So many things were said in this conversation that you don't hear every day. Okay.
That's why people tune into my channel though, because I talk about this shit. Not everyone does.
And that's awesome. Carrying on, what else?
That was everything. That's all 3 items.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said you had 6. Okay, never mind.
3 items.
Okay.
I have 7.
Wow, you're slipping.
7D.
You don't have 37? Are you sure?
Well, that's next
Or
week. Next
87?
Week, the bag sale, and I'm sure I'll get
Oh
30.
god. Oh god. Okay.
Anyways, this week I got Rats Season 1.
That's
Yay!
$4 week for me.
I think it's still very cheap on Amazon right now, so if you haven't
$6.
gotten these,
Go.
Wow.
go
Season 2
get
is
it
$5.
while you
That's
can.
impressive.
Season 2 is also very cheap.
I bought
picked
both of them
up
also.
That, one, but that one's coming in tomorrow, so I don't have it today. Anyways, today I went out and got this. Here comes Mr. Jordan. It's apparently it's something in the Criterion collection, but I haven't seen it yet. So I was like, I'll just get the DVD of it and watch it, and then if I like it, I get the Criterion edition.
Google.
Yeah, it
Oh my God,
two-time
it's in the
Academy
Criterion
Award-winning film. So yeah.
Oh, it's that movie. Okay. I recognize the cover. The
And
Criterion
then I
cover.
went to Big Lots and I got this for $5.
I love that movie.
It's always a fun movie.
Joe Dante for the win.
This
There's
is
only-
on Blu-ray, by the way, but only in like Germany.
Awesome.
Or Italy or something.
There's only one scene in that movie that I have to turn away, mostly just because it's cringeworthy, and that is the scene where they shoot the corn pokers into the guy's leg.
No.
Ah.
Me and Jeffrey watched that for Project 365 a few years ago.
I
Was
think
it
that
that
was
long
Phil
ago?
Hartman's
Yeah.
last movie too.
Is that? What was that? That?
I think that was Phil Hartman's last movie. I think. I don't know. It might.
That might be right. Yeah. But yeah, dude, I think it was like 3 years ago now.
So
Crazy.
I went to Best
Oh.
Buy and I got The Natural for $5.
Hey. Mark Shaman did the soundtrack for that or the score?
I love that basketball movie.
Fuck off.
That is some excellent football.
Yeah.
I got Big Daddy for $5.
One of the
Yay.
few good Adam Sandler films.
My very first DVD.
That's a good one.
Wow.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
And then at Goodwill, I found this little treasure. Look at that! Look at that artwork.
I can't wait for you to read this. You got to send
An
this to me.
incredible
Island bound.
Island bound.
If you're
I
not
was
sold, if
looking
you're
at
not married to that
information
cake,
about this. I couldn't find anything on IMDb. Random was looking around. He went onto a VHS collector's
it out.
website. They didn't have anything on it.
Wow.
Like, this is a regional
it's a
film.
late release from what's the site? Look at the top of the spine.
Complete Entertainment Inc.
Yes. So in 1990, that company
Oh,
went out of business.
Oh,
I'm willing to bet that movie was never officially like distributed. That's a regional film shot here in the Puget Sound.
Yeah.
Not here, but nearby. So.
I saw it immediately. Like, there's a Clint Eastwood movie right next to it, and then there's an Elvis movie over here, and I see this. I'm like, well, that doesn't look normal.
I'll get
If you're
that
not married
one.
to that tape, I would love to get that from you.
I'm married to it. We're
Alright.
having children.
Send it to the media. Put it on Pinketto.
They think they already have a copy in their library.
All those little baby betas.
I was looking.
Stunt track driver.
Hot Wheels Stunt Track Driver 2.
Down, you
Hell
and
yeah.
me are sitting down and we are watching the
Getting
2 LTR
dirty.
videos on the stunt track driver
Yeah.
I've seen the first one, but I haven't seen the one about this game.
It's good. Good,
Yeah.
not good. You're gonna have
game.
fun
It's
time
good
with
that
it.
it's not good.
Yeah.
Good, not good. Sorry, not
It's
sorry.
good, not good, but in a good, fun way.
Mhm.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Wow, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that that's all
Yeah, it's the
there
first
is.
time you don't have it in the tens. What the hell?
You know what's funny is, collectively there were actually very few pickups this week. But my God, it took forever.
Yeah, we got a little
We got
talky at
off
the beginning there.
A bunch of different rants. It was
Yeah,
Well,
we got
that's true.
talky.
You got all the
That's true.
Star Trek
We
red.
got talking again.
Ghost Rider red.
And they just randomly
racism.
randomly screaming at an idiot in the middle
That
of.
was the best part.
I want to go back. I need to find that section and I just want to look at everybody's facial expressions when you
Like-
did that.
What's going on?
Just like what? The
Yeah, because everybody, I swear, because I did it, and I think I looked down at Cass, he did it, and I know Brandon did it too. We all just went, yeah, we went like,
Where'd that come?
Are you okay? Did you
almost for like half a second, it was that childlike
I thought
feeling
he
of
was
like,
having a
What
stroke.
did they do?
I thought he was legitimately having a stroke and yelling at somebody. I was
Yeah.
concerned.
Mascot,
He's at that
it was
age we get to worry about these things.
Just like start yelling at random invisible people in my
Yes,
room.
you have to worry about these things at this age.
because it was so loud and so
Out
sudden.
of here!
And it was
I've been very
just
drunk
like,
before,
what did I do?
guys.
You know, like what did I do? Why am I in trouble?
Why am I in trouble?
That's the
Okay,
thing,
Grandpa
is-
doesn't want to rape anybody. He
Child.
just wants to party.
That's
It was
right.
slightly terrifying.
Hey, at least my Blu-ray pickup was relevant to one of the rants that we went on.
Oh my god.
But it was perfect. It was, all those people that reacted to the dancing scene in Spider-Man. Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, someone needs to make a clip of that 'cause it's brilliant. Oh, I can't wait. Zach, good job
That
making a
right
clip of
there
that.
on par with, oh my god, I shit my pants.
Oh my god, shit my pants.
Wow.
That's great.
Actually, it's funny here because that's one of my favorite things to do when I go back and watch old SNIs. Is watching everybody's individual reactions to certain key moments.
Yeah.
Like one of the ones I was watching recently was the infamous Cavalcade of Cans,
Oh god.
Yes.
and all credit to Brandon.
Really?
For that.
Really? Another can? Oh, gosh. Sorry.
When I realized that, hey, my name is Shapes and my cans are different shapes, and I went to hold it up and forgot that I had the laptop holder in one of the cans.
Oh.
I'm like, hey, and they're all different. And just like watching everybody's individual just losing it.
I do believe the original one, though, is when you were trying to show everybody what you were going to have for dinner, and you got about that close to spilling it on your laptop. you're just like, here, look, and everything just goes slide.
Well, no, Sean had one like that first, though, with the steak.
I did, yeah. Yeah, I think
We
both had.
Sean.
The difference cast
sliding
between you and your brother, though, is that Sean actually spilled it on his laptop, on his keyboard. You actually caught it before it spilled.
Oh shit! No, I remember that now. What was the thing that I spilled? It was something like a sauce or something.
Yeah, it was. You were showing us your steak.
Oh yeah.
And it was all the juices on the steak that were dripping. You didn't even notice. You were just like sitting there and showing us, and it was just dripping off the front of your plate.
And I was probably showing you my steak.
And he's trying to show it, and you're like, spill it.
I still like the one the time when Eric made me laugh with the talking about the music and the porno he saw.
Good.
I had literally just come into the room. Like I was late for that.
I'm sitting there going,
sex. Yeah. He said, like, just the way he described it, he said the music was just a low tone in the word sex. So I literally just logged in, took a drink, and then
which I would like to add an added note to that event is when we went off air, I proved it.
yes,
Oh, yeah.
I actually.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. What happened? Oh, no. Oh, no. Did we just crap out? What's going on here? Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me go back. I'll try going back in. Hold on.
I am making my own playlist of.
There we
SNI
go.
moments to go
Sorry,
through them.
the hangout completely froze there and got as far as Eric saying, and I proved it, and then it just crashed.
Oh.
I see that the stream kept going, but yeah.
Oh, well.
There we go.
Such is life.
Sean was so.
But
Yeah, Sean wasn't
So-
interjecting. What happened? Oh, he
You
left.
all froze for me, and I froze for you.
He just ended the show.
Yeah,
I
you
thought
can
for a second.
see
I was
on
wondering
the
why
stream
Sean
right
wasn't
now.
reacting to any of the things we were saying.
None of this
No.
amuses me.
No, I was just saying to Eric and all of them that I finally found the SNI where we ended by talking about corpse farts.
Oh God.
And Eric talking about like great plot, like this one little plot of land where no weeds go grow because it's just constant methane.
It's like a headstone with like a patch of dead grass.
Oh yeah. So okay, so we froze on, and I proved it, and then when it came back, the first thing I hear is Cass saying, "And I'm totally making a playlist." Nobody knows what the playlist is of, but.
It's not that good.
Funny SNI moments, actually.
Oh, funny SNI moments. I thought you meant.
Yeah.
And Brandon raised a good
music.
point. Brandon said I should timestamp them for the things that happen.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I did that with the cans
like
one.
Sean, isn't there a specific user that keeps doing that?
Yes, Hunter Brown. Hunter Brown has has actually continued indexing the SNIs from 2014. So thank you once again. He said he had to take a break because, life, it happens. And that's cool. Whatever. I mean, we're just very grateful to you for doing that, man. So thank you very much. Which reminds me, I got to go in and pin those comments to the top so they will always be findable. So I will do that at some point.
I want to say something that got blanked out is we were talking about the R.I.P. in Peace episode of SNI. If anybody in the chat says R.I.P. in Peace and I meet you, I will twist your nipples off.
There. Not just twist them off.
I will grab them, twist, and rip them off. You will not have nipples.
Yeah, I definitely relate to that. I hate when people don't realize what acronyms mean.
Yeah.
One I hear people talk about a lot with cars is ABS brakes. ABS stands for anti-lock braking system.
Anti-lock braking system brakes.
Exactly.
Rest in peace.
The classic one you get in Canada. The classic one you get in Canada all the time is SIN number. Your social insurance number.
Yes.
Your PIN number is like that for your ATM too.
Yeah, PIN number.
That's
yeah.
right.
Personal identification.
I asked. Now I got fucking Cyber, Gallatin, so that going R.I.P. in Peace, R.I.P. in Peace, sorry.
Damn it!
Oh, yeah, you never finished the story, right?
Carlatin said R.I.P. in R.I.P.
I think it's because you never finished the story.
Rest in peace in rest in peace.
Because we got sidetracked, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say the reason I will do that is because it is my ultimate pet peeve. I really hate it when people... Because you're saying rest in peace in peace.
Yes. Rip in peace.
Rip in peace.
Rest in peace.
I just take that as, go forth and fart in peace. My poor son.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that was the whole
I'm
corpse
so
fart.
at peace from all this fun.
Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. Yes.
It's what led into the corpse farts.
And now we're having the same conversation.
We're having the exact same SNI.
Yeah.
It's like deja vu all over again.
Well, I think
That was actually,
I
I believe in SNI, that was actually one of the first instances of me.
Of what?
Oh. It's one of the, this is Brandon ripping in peace.
Yes. He seemed
One of the
About
first
nipples?
instances of me laughing so hard that nobody understood what I was saying.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I understand, like,
Did I miss the free nipple twisting offerings in the chat? What happened?
Is
At one
there...
point, I was imagining, because we were talking about this really bloated corpse, and I was imagining me being like this limp, and they're trying to like stuff me into the coffin. And, but I did like the stuffing gesture, and I just lost it. And Sean's like, all I heard was, it's like,
No. Stuffing it into the coffin. All you hear is, woo!
Oh, yeah.
No, that is air escaping from the folds in his fat.
While we're getting on this subject, I have a sort of bathroom story from this week.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's been a while since we've had a true bathroom.
This SNI will never end.
Yes, and that never ends.
I was just thinking that. No, I was using the bathroom at work, and it's just like one of those where it's like a one-person bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in and lock the door. But the lock doesn't have, it's not one of those ones where like it goes red when it's locked or something.
Oh.
So there's no way to tell, so often other people in my office will just come up and turn the door handle for a second, then they go to the other one.
Yeah.
So that was no problem. So anyways, I had finished going to the bathroom, and I was like wiping, basically.
Yeah.
And I heard this really weird clinking. It sounded like somebody was trying to open the handle.
Yeah.
But then it also kind of sounded like somebody maybe thought that the door was locked, but no one was in there, and they were trying to like undo the doorknob to like get the door open. So I'm like, oh my god, like what the hell is going on? Like, should I say something like that? And then I probably realized it was the buckle from my belt scraping on the floor.
Awesome. Just
So it was
perfect.
you
So I'm
trying to
glad I
break
chose
into
not to
your
say anything, because
skull.
otherwise somebody would have just walked by the bathroom and just heard me panically being like, I'm in here!
I'm occupied.
Good for you.
All right, buddy.
And then
Nobody wants to see your dick. Chill out.
You're like, I'm in here! And of course, rattling the buckle more. What's the matter with you? Stop it! Leave me alone! I'm wiping my ass! Stop!
God.
Get away from the door!
I'm gonna report you.
You walk out and there's like a cop and a
I'll be
firefighter
done
standing
in a minute!
at the door, waiting to break in because sounds like you're dying in there or being attacked. Leave me alone.
Goddamn door.
I come out, everybody's just sitting at their desks, but all eyeing me really strangely.
Panic screaming coming from the bathroom. Leave me alone!
Jesus Christ.
Number two. The worst thing is I'm picturing like, this super quiet, like office with all these cubicles, and just in the back corner I hear this panic screaming coming from the bathroom.
All the way across the
Echoing
office.
through the office.
Yes, echoing. Some guys in that elevator, the door's open. There's no! And just closed.
Well, it is. It's like everybody, it can be pretty silent. Everybody's doing their calculations and
Perfect.
stuff. So saying,
I
hey,
do.
wait a minute, I'm in here. Nobody's anywhere near the lock.
Oh no!
I'm wiping as fast as I can.
Please stop. The friction is burning.
What's wrong with you? Leave me alone.
I can't budge it.
It won't go down. This is terrorism. I used too much paper.
No! That's the worst.
Oh, God.
Something's terribly wrong then.
Oh.
Oh God, there's blood everywhere.
Wow.
I would never be that panicky.
I don't remember eating corn.
Stout took it to some dark places.
Yep. I hate the I'm like so overly cautious. Like anytime if I open that door a little bit, I see the lights on. I like knock just to make sure that there isn't somebody who forgot to lock the door or something.
Oh Jesus.
You know.
Well, hello. Maybe you should have locked the door. Bye.
When I always very like carefully check and like try the doorknob and make sure. The ones I hate are those ones where like you unlock it by turning the doorknob. Because I'm just paranoid that it's actually going to stay locked.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Paranoid's gonna not work, and the person's just gonna turn the door on. I'm just gonna think, oh no!
Or you can have what happened to me one time. The fucking little kid crawls under the fucking door.
Oh, Christ.
Jeez.
Put a boot Ho ho ho!
Yeah. I just pissed right there, kid.
Much better in here, kid.
Oh.
God.
Well.
Or it's like,
That's one way to end the story. And then I peed on him.
On that note, I think that wraps up another SNI. So those of you on Twitch, because it's the place to be, well, I guess that's the only place we are right now, because I killed all the simulcasts, because they were killing everything. Never mind. Hi, everybody who's here. Gonna play some games in a little bit, just gonna grab some toast or something, and have a little break, and then come back here and play some games. Probably gonna play some more Outlast, actually, because we're getting really close to the end, and I kind of like to finish it. So,
I actually want to watch.
there you go.
So I won't end up watching Female Prisoner Scorpion Beast Stable instead, I guess. I won't do that.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow
But,
for you, Canada.
That's
I
right.
mean, Conan, geez, Canada. Wow,
Conan.
that was from earlier
Yeah.
when we were talking about Canada and French.
When I have my when Rose is still here, so when she goes back to her mom's and I'm still on afternoons, I'll probably do longer sessions of Conan like in the afternoons after coming home from work and stuff, just to kind of unwind. So get some of that grinding out of the way. But yeah, so tonight we'll do some Outlast. Yeah, no, I'm not going to tackle Night 6 of Five Nights at Freddy's right now. Maybe tomorrow. But I got to do it soon because it's supposed to go up on Thursday on YouTube. So, yeah. All right.
Stop slacking.
You're welcome, Crowlton.
Yeah, maybe we'll try a couple of attempts if I feel up to it. But otherwise, we'll just play some Outlast. All right, have yourselves a wonderful night and a wonderful week. And those of you sticking around, we'll see you in a few minutes. Those of you who aren't, we'll see you next week. So thanks for joining us on SNI Saturday Night InSaNiTy.
Let's go, champ.